Hello and welcome to NCAA Baseball Tournament Reaction here at Southeastern 16, presented by FanDuel. I'm Chris Lee, joined by Graham Doty. We're going to recap the morning and early afternoon of action. I got to be honest, I don't even know where to begin. And we still got games finishing. This is going to be one of the wildest days of baseball potentially that I ever remember in the NCAA tournament. And we're only maybe a third done by the time we're done with this show. Probably not even that.
Yeah.
This has been crazy. Before we get there, FanDuel, what's caught your eye at FanDuel? Anything tonight, anything tomorrow? Bet the house on Little Rock? I don't know.
I feel like everything is just changing as we speak. So I said it this morning that the highest bet as far as like most runs scored was Georgia Tech, and boy did they deliver. So that was a good bet if you took that one.
By the way, as I'm speaking, Ryder has just tied Florida in the ninth. I mean, Florida was up a run when you started talking. Now it's tied. Go ahead.
So what? Ryder's now hit 3 home runs in the last 2 innings.
Something like that. Florida hit 2 in the 8th. Anyway.
So, and then the other thing before we dive in everything, squeeze play is outstanding, and I wish they did it the whole season, at least for SEC games only. But man, squeeze play is phenomenal,
and it's not even enough. And it's not even enough today.
Yeah, whoever invented it.
Oh man, carry on.
Yeah. So what else has got my attention? I would say the Auburn score.
Yeah.
And then especially if Florida drops this. How about Little Rock, the team I saw play 7 games last week? Little Rock with a winner on the road.
Auburn is just homered as I'm doing this. I can't even keep up. Anyway,
Auburn 12-7, Milwaukee. They're in the 7th.
Yeah. Check your odds at FanDuel any minute, because they're changing every second. I don't know how rich you would be if you'd had Little Rock and Ryder today.
You want to check? You want to?
Buddy, I can't keep up with what's in front of me. This is your job.
What were the odds if you took Ryder?
I don't even know. This whole day is just leaving me speechless. Anyway, FanDuel, appreciate them. Also appreciate HOMEFIELD Apparel. They make this awesome Cal Bears shirt that I'm wearing here. If Cal's baseball team were as good as this shirt is, then they'd be playing in this thing too and probably winning. We love our partners in HOMEFIELD Apparel.
Yes, we do. I'm wearing Gonzaga today in honor of HOMEFIELD Apparel. Promo code SEC15. That gets you 15% off. Website, homefieldapparel.com. Look, they make T-shirts, hats, hoodies, jackets, long sleeve tees, you name it. All of their stuff is great. I highly recommend you to go to the website, peruse it, and then get something. Again, the promo code SEC15, 15% off.
Also brought to you by ROKFORM, the world's strongest magnetic phone case. I've got the vent clip for my car and the case for my phone. It is an awesome setup. They've got a lot of other great products. You'll love their stuff. You'll also love the discount that you get through,
which is SEC25. That gets you 25% off for ROKFORM, Samsung Galaxy, iPhone, doesn't matter. They got you covered. And again, if you travel or just driving around town, they make motorcycle mounts, car mounts. You can put your phone on that as well, and it's not going anywhere. I use mine every day, and I absolutely love it.
Tennessee has just doubled in the 9th, or no, the 13th. Tying run on second, winning run at the plate.
That was
in the game that will never end.
It takes a lot to like shock me. Couldn't believe that East Carolina went with Sorby in relief.
Norby, I know. I mean, I don't know how you win tomorrow, but I guess it ended up being the right move because.
Well, I mean, if you're going to pitch him, like, why not just start him? Like, if you're going all in to win, why not just start him?
Okay. Let me quickly reset the stage for where we are. All right, here's what we've got in the books right now from the SEC. Kentucky has beaten Wake Forest 6-5 in a wild game. Is that the only final?
There are
From
others.
SEC teams. Well, no, but SEC. Well, other finals in the books from around the country. Georgia Tech got down 2-0 and beat USC 22-5. Kansas has knocked off Northeastern in the first ever regional game in that park. And I think those are the only finals. Texas and Holy Cross might as well be a final. Texas up 18-0 in the 8th. We've got going as we do this. Milwaukee leads Auburn 12-7. Top of 8. Milwaukee got up 10-0 in that game off Jake Marciano, who was throwing batting practice today. Tennessee and East Carolina, again, that's 3-2 in the 13th. Vols have a guy on second with one out. Rider and Florida tied at 7, bottom 9 in Gainesville. And Mississippi State leading Lipscomb 4-0 in the 7th.
How about this? UCLA's losing.
Well, of course. I mean, that's I mean, I'm just watching, like, if you needed to see nothing else today, did Florida just walk it off? Florida just walked it off. Home run. Who was that? Lefty?
Tennessee just scored too.
Oh my God. We're gonna be here forever. This is phenomenal baseball. I mean, it really is.
Is that not? It looked like Lawson. Was it not Lawson?
I think it might. It was a lefty.
It looks like Lawson.
Yeah, I think it is. This is the best first part of the day of NCAA tournament baseball I've ever seen. Just for excitement, drama, you name it.
Look at it. Look at this.
That was Lawson.
Jay Paul says this is too much.
I mean, when I said I love squeeze play or whatever, but it's not enough today. Like, I've got 2 screens on. There's so much going on.
Yeah. As far as like top performers of the day, it's got to be Anthony Pack, homers for Texas. Like, making it look easy. We had somebody ask about Kentucky earlier. Look, you and I, we said if they're going to get a game, it's going to be with Jelkins on the mound. And guess what? He went today, and they win.
Yeah, we told you we weren't having any of the Kentucky slander here. They're better than people think, and they showed it today. Now, I don't know how much they got left to win more games than that thing, but they've gotten a game every weekend, at least one. And they got one this weekend.
Look, your boy Wilson, if Auburn loses, still have a good shot to win the regional. Yeah, of course. Now,
agreed.
It's hard. Like, you got it's harder because you got to work your way out of the loser side of the bracket, but it's doable. Auburn has the best pitching still of anybody in that regional. But again, like, weird things happen, man. Like that. You remember, what was it, 2 or 3 years ago where Auburn went 0-2?
I think it wasn't last year, of course, but I think it was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So sometimes those game ones, when you've got a really great season on the line, like it can happen to you quickly and go downhill and just suck the life out of the park.
Yeah.
And then I think playing at home is almost a detriment in those spots.
Mm-hmm. Look, here's a good question. What happens faster? Milwaukee gets 6 out or Auburn scores 5 runs?
All bets are off. I mean, if you've watched today, there's no telling what is around the corner.
I think the thing that in this Auburn game, what has surprised me, Milwaukee is not known for being an offensive team, and they are just doing it. Yes, I saw that comment earlier. I was White Sox this morning. White Sox have a ton of Ole Miss guys, and then I got a family member that played for Kansas City. He was like, "All right, I'll wear Kansas City."
I think I would literally wear any Major League Baseball cap.
Well, there's some I'm like, I don't dig it. Like the Rockies hat, it's like, it's a tough hat.
I've got one.
Do you really?
Yeah. Got in-laws out there, so we'd go to some games every couple of years.
Like, stadium, awesome. Like, love Denver. It's just like the color scheme, the hats. Like, it's just bad.
Not crazy. Okay. Let's see. Are we going to go to the 14th here in Chapel Hill?
We need a live report from our guy Sam, who's at
Well, I've been texting with Sam. So,
but what time did that game start? Was it 11?
It was 11
Central. Jeez. Look, Storm asked if
we're going to the 14th.
He says if
East
they
Carolina.
keep going, are you and I going to come out of the bullpen for each side? Look, both of those teams and head coaches want to win, so they don't want anything to do with us.
Buddy, I'm fired up. I'm so excited after these games. I think I could give a pitch or two.
Yeah, here's the answer to all of that's going on in Chapel Hill.
Yes.
UNC's like, this couldn't go better if we tried.
UNC's like, let's go 18 or 19. And East Carolina's already used Ethan Norby, who's their starter, their ace starter.
Yeah, and again, like, I know you want to win, but it's like, look, if you're going to pitch him, why not just start him?
By the way, I know this is awful show flow, but there's so much between everything still being in the balance and not knowing where to start and trying to watch some of these games down the stretch. It's almost too much. Well, let's hit a couple of games while we're at it. I think Kentucky was the first one to complete today in the SEC, and that was a wild one. I thought we were going to see a fist fight at some point between those two dugouts. Kentucky got out, hit 10-5, and got a big double. Who was it? I think Braxton Van Cleve in the 5th that scored a couple runs. They got a wild pitch, I think, that scored him. And then the winning run was a Jace Tarnish run on a wild pitch or a pass ball. I think it was a wild pitch. And Kentucky behind Jackson Jelkin, who wasn't his best today, is in the winner's bracket out in Morgantown.
What was his line for Jelkin?
He went 5 and gave up 4, I believe. I've got the notes here as soon as they will pull up. He went 6, gave up 4, 9 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks. Jackson Susi threw a perfect ninth. Now Adcock, one of their better relievers, pitched 2 and gave up 1 run. Yeah, I mean, it was just kind of typical Kentucky baseball. Just enough pitching and, again, scoring the winning run on a wild pitch. And I think Tarnish, I'm trying to remember if he got – I think he took 3rd on a wild pitch in that one too. It's beginning to be a blur. But it was just your typical Nick Mingione win. It was chippy. They small balled it together, and they white-knuckled it at the end.
Yeah. Fun game to watch. There's just not a lot of teams in the ACC or the Big 12 that small ball you the way that Kentucky does, especially the Big 12. The Big 12 definitely an offensive league. So, and again, if you are not used to a team that plays like that, they can definitely get under your skin, and that was a little bit of part of it too.
Yeah.
Did you see the check-in from Sam?
No, I'm glad he's here. I texted him.
15 bottled waters, doubled his blood pressure, and think he's having a heart attack.
Oh, my God. Well, he is now for sure. East Carolina's just hit a home run, Walker Barron, to go up 4-3 in the 14th.
Jeez Louise. Looks like Nebraska just started.
Yep. Against one of the worst teams in the tournament, but that almost means nothing today.
Yeah, especially after Milwaukee was off to their hot start. By the way, how long was that weather delay in Auburn?
I don't think it was that long, was it?
So much has happened, it was hard to keep track.
Yeah.
It says Georgia's in a pitcher's duel. Is that right? Just like everybody thought.
I forgot that game had even started. They moved that one up a couple hours because of weather.
How you doing says the delay was around 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Who do you think that would benefit between those two teams?
I don't have any clue on anything anymore, to be honest.
Put that on a T-shirt.
Now Milwaukee's got the bases loaded, 2 out in the top of the 8th, up 12-7. So Auburn really needs an out here to keep the game in the balance.
Got to give credit. I thought the Auburn fans showed up for this game with the early start.
Yeah, well, they all looked. The whole stadium looks completely deflated right now.
Well,
they need an out here and turn the momentum quickly.
But I mean, at the start of the game, it was packed, and then on the flip side,
boy,
like Gainesville was a ghost town.
I thought Milwaukee just about had a 3-run double off the wall, but it was foul.
Who's this on the mound?
It was Chatterton earlier.
Graham, who does this hurt more, if East Carolina or Tennessee, if they lose this game? Good question. I think Tennessee. I think Tennessee's a little deeper, but again, it doesn't seem like Mac is going to pitch. If you're East Carolina, like they went all in to win this game.
Yeah, East Carolina is the team least suited to advance after a loss.
Yeah,
I think.
How many pitches did Sorby throw?
Norby, I think he threw about 60.
So he could go. Look,
by the way, I'm logging pitches in a lot of these games so that once we reset for tomorrow in the next couple of days, we'll know who's thrown and who's not. That's always kind of good to know.
Yeah.
Norby threw 65. ECU has thrown 187 today.
Good Lord.
Tennessee has thrown 190 and counting.
You said the average is 152?
Oh, per 9 innings. So this is not out of line, given that we're in. Actually tells you the game's been well pitched.
Looks like Nebraska's about to score. By the way, chat saying that it was defensive interference is how the guy got to third for Kentucky.
Okay. I knew it was something weird.
Yeah, Nebraska's sold out. Not a shocker.
No.
But yeah, I think pitch count, you'll see pitch counts go up this weekend. Like the guy that closed it for Little Rock, I bet he threw almost 200 pitches in the OVC tournament last week.
I'll tell you who threw great for Tennessee today was Bo Rudy.
Yeah, he was good.
Tennessee just kept getting runners on and on and on and just could not get them in. I mean, but it's not over. Will Haas, of all people, on now, who threw 13 innings all year.
Did Blanco or Coons go today?
Blanco went 97 pitches and threw really well.
So if this doesn't go Tennessee's way, like there's a bonus for you.
Right.
But East Carolina already 2 on base.
I mean, I don't think if Tennessee wins this game, you don't feel awful because you still got Mack available. Our man Sam thinks he may throw this weekend. You got Appenzeller available. You got Coons. Taylor Tracy, I think, threw a little bit more at the end of the year for them and threw pretty well. I don't know that you really want to get to Braden Krenzel, but he hasn't thrown. And I mean, and there's several other guys too.
Mm-hmm.
Probably depends on the spot whether you see them or not.
How about that update? Lamar's beating Texas A&M.
I mean, of course. What do you expect at this point?
And then UCLA just tied it.
Yeah, and now we got a pitching change in Chapel Hill. Oh, let's talk. Let's see. Florida Rider. Let's hit that one for a second. Let me pull up the box score here. I mean, Florida was on cruise control. I'd almost forgotten about that one, and then I look up, and Ryder literally ties it in the 8th with a grand slam. And then not only that, sometimes like when you clear the bases like that, it's hard to continue to rally. Tacked on 2 more. Florida tied it with the homer, I think, in the bottom of the inning, and then of course it was hit Lawson. Lawson walked it off just after Ryder had gone to tie it in the top of the 9th off right now, or their closer, who has got nasty stuff, but as we've said, he's home run prone and gave one up in that spot.
DK, what you think?
What a disaster, fellas.
Such a disaster that his audio's gone out.
Transfer, and this guy. Is my audio back?
You're back.
You're in and out. You're in and out.
I told you guys I was going through the foothills of Tennessee like Davy Crockett. I'm just telling you right now, if I see another tweet about somebody's arm angle and how hard he can throw, and can somebody get somebody out, period. Ryder hitting 15 home runs today, Florida? What is going on? Now, I'm not discrediting Ryder's hitters, but what are we watching, Seeley and Graham Doty?
I think we're watching late May baseball. Well, I mean, that's college baseball now.
Yeah, it is.
That's 5 home runs for Florida. I know, 5 home runs for Florida, 3 for Ryder. I mean, let's deaden the balls, the bats. Let's do something. You've taken a lot of pitching out of the game.
Dude, seriously, it's ridiculous. I mean, and then what was Auburn doing? What are they doing?
Marciano was throwing batting practice when I saw it.
Everybody can get it today, Seeley. Everybody can get it today.
Well, when I watched him in Hoover, and I sat behind home plate with a man Quinn, and I was very impressed with how he was keeping everything belt high or under, below the belt, better way to put it. And that was not necessarily the case today.
And I'll also agree too. And I saw him pitch live in Columbia. He throws a lot of strikes, sort of like their guy out of the bullpen, Brewer. He honestly throws sometimes too many strikes, where it's like he's just darting and painting, which is nice as a pitcher. But man, if you get a free swinging team, congrats to Milwaukee. Is that game officially over?
No, it's still going. They had a 30-minute rain delay, DK.
Okay, what's the score?
Yeah. Now, by the way, Auburn got out of that bases loaded 2-out jam to keep it 12-7, then went quickly in the bottom of the of the 8th. So now we're going, I think, to the 9th.
Yeah, they're in the 9th. And DK, the chat says you even gave up a homer today.
So I could not agree more. Unbelievable. We're talking about just pitching wins. We've talked about this all day. But, man, when you sleepwalk through a first game, you can't pitch or you can't hit, that fires me up.
What have you been doing? Have you been watching squeeze play?
Yes, we're watching squeeze play here, but not distracted driving. We don't preach that here on Southeastern 16. We focus on the road.
Isn't squeeze play the best?
It's awesome. Yes, I do listen to it with no audio. I just watch, glance.
Obviously.
Cam Appenzeller's first batter did not go well. Single through the left side of the infield. East Carolina now up 5-3. Men on first and second, 1 out.
He's wearing a face mask. Whoever scored for East Carolina. All right, DK, your Aggies are already losing.
Yeah, but Partita's at the dish with first and third and 2 away.
Hey, can we get a status update? This is Partika's first game back in how long?
A couple weeks, maybe.
No way, because I haven't seen him play. He didn't play at Hoover.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
It's been a while.
I don't think he played the last weekend. Like I said, a couple of weeks.
Okay. I thought it was longer than that, Seeley. I thought it was like 2
it
months.
might be. No.
Okay. You 100% sure on that?
Partita's not been out for 2
The
months. I know
16th.
that much.
The 16th.
Okay. Man, I could have – remember he did the split thing?
Yep.
And then, like, we didn't see him, and then I never – didn't feel like I saw him again, maybe because their lineup was raking the whole time, so you didn't really miss him, but –
Yeah, he pitch hit on the 16th. The last series he played in was that Auburn series. That's when he got hurt.
Okay.
All right, back to Florida for a minute.
Really
Sandifer
nice.
went 5 scoreless today. McDonald went an inning and a third. Where they had trouble was with the home run prone portion of their bullpen. Ernesto Lugo Canchola, the lefty who was Division II Player of the Year last year, he's been given up, and Josh Reitnauer's been giving him up, and both of them. I'm sorry. Canchola did not give them up. He just got hit a little bit, and then Reitnauer gave up 2 in an inning and a third, with Barberi giving up, I think, the tying one or the go-ahead one in between. So, Florida bullpen today, and really some of the more talented part of it, just about gagged it up until Brendan Lawson got it back. Well, didn't just about gag it up, did gag it up.
Yeah.
So, I'm a little nervous after that. I mean, I picked Florida to win the national title. Yeah. almost didn't get out of game 1 against Ryder. But you still got your 2 best starters to go. And you do have Caden McDonald. You're in the winner's bracket.
Right. But hey,
So you're not exactly in trouble. It just was not the start you wanted.
They figured out a way to win. That's all that matters. My favorite thing that I saw today was Illinois Chicago. You know, they scored in the top of the first over Georgia Tech, and then all the tweets were like, "Is the Missouri Valley Conference going to do it again?" And Georgia Tech immediately puts up a 7 spot.
Now, speaking of 7s, East Carolina now up 7-3. Is Cam Appenzeller just is not getting it done.
Yeah, so big win for East Carolina. Again, the positive for Tennessee, you got your best arm on the mound tomorrow.
And meanwhile, Washington State and Oregon State are in the 6th inning. I didn't even know that one had started. That's how crazy today's been.
Yeah.
Like when I said squeeze play isn't enough, like it's like you've got games halfway over. There's been so many games that are in the balance all day. But if you're not scoreboard watching, you forget some of these have even started.
On my phone, when they go 6 deep, it's hard to see what's going on.
Yeah.
State must have just done something good.
Well, they're up 8-0 in the bottom of the 8th. Here's your scoreboard. East Carolina leads Tennessee 7-3, top 14. Florida knocked off Rider 8-7. Texas up 19-0 on Holy Cross, top 9. Milwaukee leads Auburn 12-7, top 9. Mississippi State 9-0, bottom 8 over Lipscomb. By the way, see South Carolina Upstate 6-5 over Oklahoma State. That one had an ugly start. Oregon State 2-1 on Washington State, top 6. St. Mary's UCLA tied at 1, middle of 5. Nebraska South Dakota State scoreless, bottom 2. Lamar up 1-0 on A&M, top of 2. And your finals are Kentucky 6-5 over Wake, Georgia Tech 22-5 over Illinois Chicago. Kansas knocks off Northeastern 6-3. Liberty beats Boston College 4-3. And Little Rock over Southern Miss in our first 4-1 upset of the tournament, that a 7-4 score.
Yeah. Does that score surprise you? The Little Rock over Southern, the 4-1?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Southern Miss was really set up with its pitching.
What did I tell you? What did I say? Southern Miss needs a lot of things to go right, and that sometimes it doesn't.
Yep.
And again, that experience for Little Rock last year, you know, making the regional final against LSU and really giving LSU a game, you know, all those guys are back for the most part. And yeah, the donkey butt is correct. Like Chris Curry, how his name isn't brought up for other gigs, I will never understand. Like he does not have a lot to work with, and all the man does is win games.
Remember we called the OVC? I mean, let's just say this. You're exactly right, Graham. Number one. Number two, he recruits the heck out of it. So if I'm anybody and I didn't get enough at bats out of Florida, Georgia, Virginia Tech, some of these schools that you don't get enough at bats, I'm calling Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm calling them.
I mean, that's what he does. If you look at his roster, like he's got Arkansas transfers, Mississippi State, Mizzou. He's got an Oregon transfer. He's got an LSU transfer. He's just loaded up with all these guys that didn't get a lot of action. And then guess what? You're going to play in that league.
You're exactly right. Well, those are the same guys that probably got some NIL money or were promised something, went to the school, didn't get in or didn't get as much because maybe they had a 17th year guy playing third base or something. And then finally they get the chance. But it's good to see them play well. I like them. I like their pinstripe jerseys too as well. Oh, baby.
DK, is that you?
No, that's Graham.
Okay.
My wife. That scared me. Let me text her.
Hey, what happened in the chat? They were saying Ace Reese, did he hit a homer or something?
Did he hit a homer?
I don't know. It said Ace Reese is the best player in the nation.
It's not on the screen.
Okay.
Well, hey, he's the highest. He's one of the highest paid college players in the country. Oh yeah, I meant to ask this earlier, DK. What day is your birthday?
June 5th, baby.
The 5th. Okay.
So I'm driving home to hang with my wife and my family down here in Roswell, Georgia.
Roswell, Georgia. Yeah, sorry if chat says it's loud. Sorry. My phone was on silent, but my computer. I don't get a lot of phone calls on my computer.
Yeah,
I feel like wives always call when we're on the air.
Oh, you want to know? My sister, her superpower is like if you got something really important going on, she's going to call you in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Like if you're driving trying to figure out where, like if you've never been somewhere trying to figure it out, you better believe she's going to call you.
If I want to get a bajillion texts, all I've got to do is hit go live.
Right.
Game on.
Hey,
what
I'll
else
have you guys carry it for about 20 or 30 seconds. I've got to go get a power adapter. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, we got you. Well, I want to do this. A little shout out here because I've been giving Lord Tubington grief all year. If I don't get a follow back or a follow from Lord Tubington on Twitter, Texas A&M will never hear the end of it. So, and you have 30 minutes to respond, Lord Tubington. 30 minutes.
Challenge accepted.
And no, Donkey Bud. Roswell, Georgia does not have aliens. That's the Roswell in
West Coast Roswell.
Fantastic.
I do like the Donkey Bud name. That's a good one.
I don't know. The day's not over. We could see aliens in Roswell, Georgia, the way this is gone.
Seriously. Well, yeah, one of those aliens might hit a home run. Hey, Sealy, can we talk about this a little bit? How awesome. I know we talked about this, and this is just random things. I will follow you back, Lord Tubington. I'm not afraid. Graham, I know you weren't there, and you called the OVC tournament. I'm telling you right now, in Hoover, the ABS dude was awesome.
So tell me what the setup was. Like, how was it?
Dude, it was terrific. I mean, like, it was just as you see it on the big leagues. The zone was a little bit better, but, man, it was awesome.
And, like, so challenge, and then after somebody makes a challenge, everybody just looks at the video board?
Yeah, and it's great. It was I will say credit to us as a former player, and you've obviously been in this league a long time as well, and so has C. Lee, but, man, it was so smooth, dude. It was awesome. So I wish some of these other leagues and regionals, I'm hoping that Omaha does it. I mean, that's just my hot take.
They should.
Because it was seamless, dude. It was very impressive.
Look, if one of these conferences is going to do it, it's going to be the SEC. I forgot the ACC, DK. They don't even have Hawkeye replay in the ACC.
Well, what's the deal on that?
They just don't want to pay for it. So when
they do
instant replay, they're just looking at the broadcast feed.
Dude, you know how that's going to go. Someone's going to lose a super regional on a tag play, and they're not going to have enough footage because the camera guy is going to be eating a hot dog, and then somebody's going to lose their job.
Yeah, and like Hawkeye is awesome, and
It is.
he uses it for all sports, and like there's 4 or 5 professional leagues that use it. I don't understand why the ACC didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, they're making plenty of money in that league, but neither here nor there. I know C. Lee was, dude. It was seamless. It's same thing in basketball. When you watch an NBA game, the challenges, same thing. They're awesome, right? But when they start to take 4 to 5 minutes, it's a problem. These ABSs, you challenge, it comes up on the screen, then you move on. So it helps. It helps totally. So that was just a random thought while we wait for C. Lee.
Yeah, it looks like the Auburn score is final. Is that right? We're getting a lot of Java in the chat. Oh, DK, you there? So Chris just texted me. Chris, his computer just crashed. His power died. We got DK. Are you there, DK?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Chris's computer died, so he's scrambling to get back on.
Tell him to hop on his cellular.
He's the chat is hilarious right now.
What's going on?
Auburn's not fine. Auburn is in the 9th. Jacob Parker must have done something for state, but the chat's telling Chris he needs to pay his bills.
Yeah, he does. 1,000%.
Which I did today. Whenever the start of a month is on the 1st, it's just like, let me go ahead and knock all this fun stuff out.
Let's go ahead and swipe my credit card.
All right, Tennessee's finalized. So, East Carolina beats Tennessee. Michael Wolf says he can hear Sam all the way from where he is in Georgia.
Oh, that's.
If you want to look on the bright side, if you're Tennessee, you got your best arm pitching tomorrow. Now,
yeah, but I'm pretty pissed about today.
Are you surprised that East Carolina threw their top guy out of the bullpen in that one?
No, because now it looks like nothing because they won, right? The worst part is you throw your top guy and then you lose. That's what the heartbreaker is. So credit to them, man. They've been playing some really good ball. And you know what? I keep forgetting his name, so don't even put it on here. But East Carolina's head guy, man, he's awesome. He's done a lot of interviews this year where he's taken some heat and he's taken it on the chest. So compliments to him for taking it like a man as he's always done. But what a terrific job from like kind of coming not out of nowhere. They were supposed to be really good. They usually are. They were so average, and then they started playing well again, and then they won the conference tournament, and now they got T-shirts with I think, what was the phrase? Did you see the phrase? It was like sleeping dog or something like that, or
yeah.
And
yeah, I'm a big. I think Chris is back in the chat. I'm a big Cliff Godwin fan.
Yeah,
look, he was an assistant coach at Ole Miss. He's been at LSU. He actually left Ole Miss to take the East Carolina job. That's where he played. Yeah, I'm a big fan. He's had several SEC opportunities. He's turned down head coaching gigs in the SEC because he wants to take East Carolina to Omaha for the first time.
Well, why is South Carolina not interviewing him?
If you remember, look, that's one of the ones I think he has said no to in the past, and
okay.
It just seems like that ship has sailed.
Sure.
But again, they're not the only ones that he has said no to. There have been several. But yeah, he's a lot of fun. What you see is what you get with him.
Yeah. Good for him. Hey, put my black screen up there. Let's go. I want to see my non-pitcher.
I'm trying to figure out if Chris is in the chat or what in the world is going on with him.
Does Auburn have enough juice to make this comeback, or is it over?
Today or just like in general this week?
Today.
I mean, you would need the 9th inning of all 9th innings. What are they?
What is it?
6. They're down 6 or 7.
Are they coming up?
Milwaukee has scored another run. He lives. There he is.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is
I can't
a
see
computer
anybody.
crash, if it's a
Hold on. I got to get something from my wife real quick. I'll be right back.
apologies for that. East Carolina is now advanced. And
am I on the air here?
You are on the air. It's you and I. Let's see. Washington State, Oregon State playing through a drizzle. Washington State got 2 on, 2 out in the 6th, looking to go ahead here. Let's talk Tennessee since that one's over. Path to make it out. I mean, you got to now go Tegan Coons tomorrow in an elimination game, I think.
Yeah, without question.
Try to figure it out. Maybe hope you get something out of Landon Mack if you can get by that one. But the big winner of this morning's game was North Carolina, and it hasn't even played yet.
Yeah. The teams in front of you go 13, 14 innings, whatever it was. Yeah, I would say so. And look, Carolina's really good too. North Carolina, one of the most consistent teams. So that went perfect for them. And then Josh Carter, BFL, is saying Mack isn't pitching at all, which is kind of what we've been hearing as well.
Yeah, I've heard different things. If he does, I don't think he goes super long.
Super long.
DK's back.
See, Lee, are you like Auburn? You just lost some power and you crashed out?
Yeah, I did. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that was me. Well, I ran out of power quickly.
Okay.
And I think somehow my computer decided to do a software update in the middle of this, which I think crashed my power.
You sound like Auburn's pitching staff today.
Pretty much. That was stunning. Like in all the stunning things that happened today, seeing Jake Marciano get hit around like that was maybe at the top of the list. By the way, this Holy Cross Texas game, just for good measure, won't end. Texas was up 19-0 coming into the 9th. Holy Cross has scratched across a run and now has the bases loaded with 1 out.
Hey, did the Pack Daddy get number 4?
Yeah, did he? I'll have to look, but
okay,
they don't do the run rules in the tournament.
Correct.
I guess not. I did not know that.
Which they shouldn't. I mean, that's a disadvantage. That's okay. Now it's gone final, 19-1. That's a I think that's a disadvantage to the teams that are deeper with pitching.
I agree, and it also helps get guys that haven't pitched, get them out there in regional. It's awesome. Hey,
right?
Maybe
Cody Howard, who finished today.
Seriously, Celia, while your computer was crashing, whatever you want to call it. Hey, I was telling everybody listening about how awesome ABS was at Hoover, and
yes,
I hope that goes to Omaha. I hope it does.
Okay, here's the line score for Texas scored in each of the 8 innings in which it hit, which, hey, we were worried about the offense coming into today, how it just had not been hitting enough lately. Well, they got 21 hits today, walked 8 times, got hit once, had 6 home runs, 3 by Pack, 2 by Robbins, 1 by Duplantier. They went, I wouldn't quite say staff day, but close to it. Harrison went 4 score. Luke Harrison, who gave them 4 scoreless. That's a step in a better direction. And then they went Cody Howard, Ethan Walker, Hamilton, and Jason Flores.
Beautiful. Schlossnagel heard us talking crap about how he didn't want to be at Hoover. He said, all right, I'll take this game 1 victory.
So far, if you letter grade to the SEC today, what would you give it up to this point?
Oof. B-, C+. B-.
I'm thinking D-.
Oh. Florida wins, Texas wins, Tennessee loses, Kentucky wins. and Auburn's going to lose unless they have a Kirk Gibson comeback.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I guess I'm going off recency with Auburn probably about to lose.
I would say C+. Let's be in the middle, C. Lee.
Some of the chat grades, we got a C-, D+, D. No curve on this scale.
No curve. I needed those my whole career in college.
How about the super chat? Quinn, I know it's been a rough day, Quinn, but thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thank you, Quinn. Sorry it's not going your way. By the way, Milwaukee with the bases loaded and 2 out, top of the 9th.
Oh, yeah, Hail State's
and now it's pouring down rain.
Where?
What a disaster.
That's why they tried to play that early game.
I don't know if it's pouring rain, but it's noticeable.
Quinn says this is on Butch for not having his team ready. I'm not trying to be mean, but like, what could he have done differently?
Sometimes this just happens.
Yeah, I mean this happens in baseball. It's not over. Like, you can still navigate your way out of the loser side of the bracket. Now it's going to be hard, but I don't know. Like, Auburn, like, we're all high on them. I think we all have them in Omaha.
We did.
But again, like, remember, it was 3 years ago. They lost to an Ivy League team. They went.
Hold on a second. Hold on, Graham. I think someone just said what your Achilles heel was. Did they request the early game or request the late game?
No, they wanted the early game.
Okay, I don't know where we're getting this information from. And Quinn, I just wanted to ask you, what was Butch Thompson's line pitching today? I didn't see his stats. Because Marciano was terrible today. Awful.
Yeah, Quinn. I can't put that super chat on there, but Quinn is upset. Again, I know you got every right to be emotional, but hey,
not over.
This happens, but you got another crack at it tomorrow.
Auburn is one fresh corn away from a title.
That's funny. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at Auburn's misfortune, but that was funny.
Even fresh corn's getting some love in here. Your boy Wilson, Auburn did request a night game.
That keeps popping up.
Guys, I'm telling you, the game is on it's on ESPN Plus. It's not linear. If it's linear, you got hard outs. If it's a digital broadcast, which this is, you got way more flexibility.
There we go, Graham. Preach, brother. Preach. Tell them.
Plus, you know, what I think it is, I think Butch didn't want to make the fans angry for not playing a night game. I mean, if I had to get, that's a total guess, but how many other regionals in the country do you hear about TV and start times made them do it? 0.
Correct.
St. Mary's just tied it in LA.
Boy, that would be.
I mean, Graham, I've seen a ton of regionals. This is 20-something years of doing this in one capacity or another. I don't ever remember a half day like this one. Do you?
No.
I don't either.
And it delivered too. What is it? Red zone in the NFL, they call it the witching hour.
Oh, it's
yeah. It was 8th and 9th inning was money in the first games today.
Oklahoma State can't throw strikes. Upstate now up 8-5 in that one.
Did you watch any of OK State today?
I watched the first inning. They loaded the bases and scored the first 2 runners. Upstate did on Oklahoma State wild pitches. I'm like, that is not the way you want to start the tournament, with your best guy or one of your best guys not being able to throw strikes.
I wanted to watch them because I wanted to see how good they looked offensively. And then they got a kid from Oxford on the team. I wanted to watch them. Look, Upstate, they're good, but I was kind of surprised of how easy Upstate made it look over Oklahoma.
Well, it's not over. And by the way, now it looks like it's still raining in Auburn. Now it's 13-7 Milwaukee.
Did they stop the game, Seeley?
No, they're having a mound conference.
Pitching in a monsoon.
because that's what we need.
Yeah, right.
Let's talk about it with the 7-run lead.
Hey, how about let's give some love to as we see in the chat here. How about those Wildcats today?
Yeah. Hey, I mean, big win for you guys. It wasn't pretty, but you did it Nick Mangione style.
That's right. Wake Forest. That wasn't some pushover either.
No. Wake is very, very talented.
Yeah. Got to on a day like today. Energy drink time.
Did Tyler Bell do anything?
Nobody did much.
Okay. So it was a Kentucky day.
Yeah, it was timely hitting and, advancing on bases thanks to other people's mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah. Producer Billy says in the chat, is there a more Kentucky way to win a game than a stolen base, defensive indifference, and a wild pitch? No, that's
if Kenny Powers would have came out there and thrown an inning, that would have been awesome too.
I'm here for that.
If you think Kenny Power would throw these juice balls up there, you got another thing coming.
Hey, Texas for a minute. We started to hit on that one before my computer crashed because, of course, that was going to happen in the middle of this.
Oh, yeah.
Texas might be your winner of the day. Getting out with an 18-run win. I know it's Holy Cross, but, I mean, look at some of these other games. And really not throwing the best half of your staff. Best guy they threw today was Luke Harrison, who was going to start at some point anyway. You got Volantis left. You got Riojas left. I don't know how that's going to go, but he's more rested. Don't take that one for granted as you scoreboard watch other places. Beating anybody today was not easy.
Correct.
And everybody hit. I think that might be the best thing for them. Everybody hit today.
Yeah, I agree with you, Seeley. I don't think, we're not playing the worst teams in like other conferences. These are the best teams across the country. So you'll take any win any way you can get it right now. Because now you're just counting wins, right? Hey, we need 10 more. We need 11 more wins to get to the finals.
And look, this is a big thing. Harrison only fired 50 pitches today.
Yeah.
So you got to think he's on the table if they need it.
Bring him back for long relief in a Sunday game.
Yeah. And then look, how you doing is right. Everybody in that Lincoln Regional is pretty pumped right now with Auburn losing the first game.
I bet.
What was it?
Well, it's not over.
Yeah, it's not over, but
Auburn's got a man on, down 6, 1 out as they play on through rain. Oh, and Auburn's now got 2 on after ball slips out of the pitcher's hand and hits someone. That was who was that? Belza?
Fellas, right now I'm driving by this new beautiful Chattanooga Lookout Stadium.
Oh.
You guys haven't been here. It's quite gorgeous from the highway.
Yeah, I haven't, but love that city.
It's the first year for it, isn't it?
Yeah, literally me and obviously my wife and I live in St. Louis, and we drive to see my parents, every couple 6 months, 7 months. Man, they were reconstructing it, and they had it ready for game 1 this season, and it is beautiful.
We got to get you on one of those shady airlines to save y'all hours.
Seriously. Let's see if Spirit's got any last-minute deals.
Hey, Contour Airline. Look it up. I use it all the time.
What is it?
You can fly from Mississippi to like Nashville, Dallas, Indianapolis, and like Greenville, South Carolina for around $50.
I was going to make a joke, but I'll refrain because it'll rile up the chat. So
is that an airplane or a hang glider?
It's
yeah. How much more redneck do you got to be to get on that flight?
The first time I did it, it was a prop plane, and there's like 6 of us on the flight, and the pilot gets on. The pilot gets on, and he points at both exits. He goes, "Exit exit, let's rock and roll. We're off.
Graham, this could be the worst sales pitch I've ever heard.
I'm never flying one of those if I can help it.
Do you guys know how many flights that I'm on? Like, I'm on a lot of flights. So I've been on like small planes, propeller planes. I've been on planes that land on water. So like you just kind of get used to it.
I will say, when I was in Tacoma, I was in Reno with the Diamondbacks organization. We were flying to Tacoma, and man, what do they call them? Pond jumpers. And I was like, this is not even going to hold enough guys on this plane. I was so scared.
I flew one my first business trip out of college. It was flying Nashville to Charlotte, and it was maybe an 80 or 90 seater. It may not have been that much. And I just remember how much that plane bounced around.
Oh, that's the worst.
As we got over mountains, and I'm like, I'm never doing this again.
And
I don't know that I have.
It'll rattle your eyeballs out of your skull. Like, it's not a smooth flight.
Put that on a T-shirt.
Do you guys know anybody that's ever survived a plane crash?
Ric Flair.
Yeah. Do you know Ric Flair though?
No.
Ric Flair could have given up a homer today.
I have a friend who has. I don't think there's a lot of those around.
Yeah, it's a very good point.
Ric Flair. Woo woo.
Yeah, well, yeah. Look, Morgan. Yep, that's exactly right. Flying out of Tupelo, baby.
I mean,
parking's free. It's awesome.
So are the life vests that you got to wear.
I feel like plane crashes are an appropriate topic about now.
See, Lee, you know what? And Graham, you know what I've been seeing a bunch. I know we're kind of killing some time here, dude. I've seen so many. I can do planes. I've flown a bunch my whole life with sports and family, all that stuff. The roller coasters are what get me, dude. I've seen a bunch of people on like getting stuck on roller coasters, like high in the air for hours.
No thanks.
Yeah. The only time in my life where I've like passed out was on a roller coaster.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice, dude.
Six Flags in Dallas. It wasn't even like, I wish I had a great story, but it was double loops back to back, and halfway up the second loop, just don't remember anything. Woke up at the end of it, like, what happened?
I think that and like any carnival ride that can be pulled on the interstate is probably something I'll never go on again. Done a few of those. If it could be transported on the interstate, you probably shouldn't ride it.
That's awesome.
That's also, put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah, seriously. Could pull Lord Covington on the freeway too.
Hey, Auburn bases loaded, one out. Guevara up. He's got a home run today.
Sealy, talk us through this. Give us some commentary here, a little caller commentary.
That stadium is emptied out too. Oh boy, he was all over that
pitch. Here's a run.
Oh, you're ahead of me then.
I think it's Bingaman.
Okay, well, you're ahead of me. Guevara had a great cut, an 0-2 fastball. It was just a little high. If he's a little bit more on it, that ball might be gone. So I think.
Lord Covington, did you follow me or what? And you don't live rent-free in my mind. I
don't know. I beg to differ.
I like giving him a shout out every once in a while because he listens. He always throws the comment, hey, make sure you subscribe.
Yes, we appreciate that, Lord Covington.
Yeah.
And if you haven't, you need to.
Yeah.
We're 1,300 strong in here right now. So please subscribe, like us, follow us on social media, all the fun stuff.
If you have a mouse or a trackpad, go ahead and just click it.
Well, and if you're first time, our shows are not usually disjointed between computer failures, car rides, software crashes,
rain delays,
teams that are having equivalents of plane crashes on the field. It has been a day. I mean, nobody's left in Auburn. Well, not nobody, but okay. I think they moved. A lot of them moved to the top of the stadium with the rain, but apparently a lot of them are left.
Who's our Auburn fan in here? Is it Quinn?
There's
Quinn, still here,
or more than a handful.
Who's our guy throwing the super chats? Yeah, Quinn.
Quinn.
said Seeley said he has no one's left Auburn. Quinn was like, I was out of there after the third inning.
I can't tell if he caught that. I guess he did. Sack fly from Guevara.
Yeah. Almost a double off sack.
They're going to review it?
I think there's 2 outs. Look, Lawless says this is pretty par for the course. And how you doing? That's what we love. You never know what you're going to get about this show.
We're missing a dog howl. That hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. Trying to get that sponsored.
Yeah. Come on, Graham.
Oh, I got close.
That's what we love about SEC 16. You never know what you're going to get. Life's like a box of chocolates.
Us and Forrest Gump.
One and the same.
We get confused all the time. So, to recap, SEC-wise, we got letter grades. Everything I saw was in the C or D range. Nobody got a B or an A.
Yeah, nobody. Texas, if we're grading them individually, Texas gets an A.
Well, yeah.
Kentucky gets an A.
Yeah, I'd say A+ for Kentucky.
Totally.
How is Mississippi State not going final yet?
That's what I'm saying. No run rule. You get these super long games. This looks it well.
What about Auburn?
Oh, what a catch. Unreal catch for the final out in center field.
Oh.
So now
goes Auburn. Well, that's going to leave a mark.
Correct. Who did Auburn throw today besides Marciano? I saw Cormier as well. Did they throw a bunch more?
That's a big one, though. The Marciano one's a big one. And they pulled that bullet.
Yeah, I mean, they can bring the good news, they can bring him back. I guarantee he won't be that bad again.
Totally. Remember when they said, man, we're so deep on the mound, and it's like,
well, they still are.
I know. I'm just giving them some grief out of the bullpen.
So, again, this is Milwaukee plays in a 5-team league, and they have a losing record. That's their second tournament win ever.
Auburn threw 8 guys today. But it pretty much threw off after Marciano and Cormier.
Okay.
Chancellor, Kulik, Johnston, Harden, Chatterton, DeYoung. I mean, not exactly guys they're throwing the big spots on weekends.
What's the score of the
It's almost like
game?
Butch Thompson just said, hey, look, this is on our offense to catch up.
Totally.
Which when you get down 10-0, it's hard to blame.
Exactly. You're not going to panic and throw everybody you need to.
The A&M score is getting weird.
And that means
3-0?
3-0.
Watch out, Lamar. That guy's headed to Houston. He's got nothing to lose.
Hold on. That Lawless is right. That graphic they just showed is crazy. The 4 seeds, they put up what all the 4 seeds did. To recap it, Ryder lost by a run on a walk-off. St. Mary's is currently tied with UCLA. Lamar is winning. Milwaukee beat Auburn, and then Little Rock beat Southern Miss. That's the day of all the 4 seeds.
And we're the dummies who went chalk on just about everything in this tournament when we made our picks. Which it's not going to happen. You just don't know where. I just know there would be this many of them.
So do you think we're going to have another weird regional round like we did last year?
I mean, at this point.
If you were to ask me right now what you're asking us right now, yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you some good news, Auburn. You didn't throw anybody more than 33 pitches today. That was Cormier. Marciano threw 29. I would think he would be back at some point. You still have plenty of pitching to get through this. I mean, Petro, Alvarez, Sanders haven't thrown a pitch. Hetzler hasn't thrown a pitch.
Who are they going to tomorrow?
Brewer hasn't thrown a pitch. I mean, I think you'd go Petro Alvarez has been there too. I think you'd go him too tomorrow.
Yeah, go Alvarez. And we gotta wait.
So hold on. Who comes after Alvarez? You gonna throw the lefty?
You mean tomorrow, or who would be the next starter be?
No. After tomorrow, after Alvarez, if he pitches, because they usually pair Marciano up with the lefty behind him.
It's going to depend on matchups and how far ahead you are. I mean, you could throw Hetzler, you could throw Brewer, you could throw Griffin Graves, you could throw a ton of guys.
Texas and Mississippi State, the only two SEC schools that look good today. Up to this point, yeah. What SEC teams that are playing tonight? Ole Miss, Alabama. Let's see. I guess that's it.
What's the Georgia score, by the way?
I can't see that now, but I know that they were talking about.
They haven't started. They haven't started.
I thought they were winning. Somebody said in the chat.
Yeah, they start at 5.
Is that Central or Eastern?
I believe that's
Eastern. Eastern.
Oh, well, then they should be underway.
Yeah, you're in Athens.
Well, I mean,
DK, how did you like growing up in Eastern time zone?
It was great. Everybody starts on the East time, baby. But now we're Central time, so it's sometimes scheduling meetings with people on the East Coast. I'm like, what time are we doing this?
Dude, Eastern is the worst, especially if you're a sports fan.
Why?
Nobody wants to watch games until 1 a.m.
I agree.
Especially you go to bed at freaking 8:30.
Hey, leave me alone.
You and my 1-year-old share that in common.
among what other things?
Diaper size. So how many games are final, Seeley? Let's talk through this here because I know.
The scoreboard at Warren Nolan was stuck. That's what's going on. Yeah. So I'm checking. Okay, Lipscomb loses 10-1 to Mississippi State.
Okay.
And let me pull up the box score here. Graham, if you got anything on that one.
Lipscomb State, I'll pull it up. While we do this, I forgot Arkansas. Arkansas is also playing tonight as well.
That's right. It's Missouri State.
Yeah. All right, I'm pulling up Mississippi State now. Mississippi State, by the way, they're one of 4 college teams in the country with a cursive logo. Can you name the other ones?
Southern Miss.
Schools?
Southern Miss. No?
Power 4 schools, yeah.
Oh.
Cursive logo for what?
Like the main logo.
A&M.
Oh, you're talking about on the football helmet.
No,
gosh, Lamar just hit a home run. This kid must weigh 300 pounds.
Yeah. Here's an answer in the chat. Yeah. Pitt's 1.
Yeah.
UCLA. Dang it.
Cal's 1.
Bama's not 1.
Cal's 1, and then Ole Miss is the other.
Huh.
All right, I clicked the state softball game. I was like, why is it pulling up?
Toby just had a conniption.
Some big boy just hit a homer.
You're behind, Graham. Get up to date.
It's 5-0 Lamar. All right, what do you want first for state, Chris? The pitching line?
Yeah.
All right, Stone with a start, and he was awesome. 6 innings, 10 Ks. He didn't walk anybody. Only gave up 3 hits.
And they threw who in relief?
Pitzer and Gleason, so not their top guys.
Yeah, you're in terrific shape heading into game 2. Yeah.
DK is not one of those guys that celebrates his birthday month. Robert Pugh.
It feels like you're the kind of guy that's like, hey, just to let you know, my birthday is 6 days away.
This is my half birthday. Give me a gift.
Just so you know, my birthday is 4 days away. What'd you get me?
Hey, man, Spin's here.
I will say on my birthday, I'll be like, hey, it is my birthday. I want a dessert. That's for sure.
I'm looking at State offensively. State 10 hits, 2 doubles, 2 homers.
Please look at the chat.
Parker as
Lord Toppington finally admits to what I've been saying all year. The pitching staff. I live rent-free in that guy's head. Keep going, Graham Doty. Sorry.
Rent-free. Oh, you're good. Lipscomb, their only run of the game came in the 9th.
I said Auburn was the most likely team not to make their regional final. I don't remember saying that because I had them in Omaha.
Yeah, I got them in the championship series.
You and I could have easily both crashed and burned today. I mean, Florida was down going into the 9th to Ryder, and then Auburn losing. Like, that would have been very, very bad for both of us.
Hold on. Finn is saying probably see McPherson tomorrow. I mean, I don't know if State would do that.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a gamble at this point.
Well, it's going to depend on who they play, first of all, right? But depending on, I mean, I don't care who wins the game, but I think State should pitch Valenkis.
Mm-hmm.
I like that kid. Is that the lefty?
Is he lefty?
Who's the guy that pitched against Missouri in the SEC tournament?
Not Valenkis. Valenkis didn't pitch in the tournament.
Okay.
Valenkis is he's the UVA transfer.
Okay.
That's the outfielder. The pitcher transferred from Illinois, or did I get it mixed up?
See, remember the guy that dove against Missouri, like the second pitch of the game in front of the dugout.
Yeah, who was that? That was Valenkis.
Yeah, I told you it was. I thought it was Valenkis.
Yeah.
He's a lefty, short little.
He is a lefty
guy.
Yeah,
it's him. Trey Lawless, that's enough out of you. I know who Valenkis is. He threw against Missouri. Second pitch of the game, dove in front of their bench, had dirt all over his pants.
Look, speaking of things to put on T-shirts, this is a good one that Lawless.
Who is he? Lawless is a usual suspect in the chat.
He is.
I respect his game.
He cracks me up every time.
All right, take it easy. He's not that funny.
So Santa Barbara held their ace today.
I guess so.
That guy.
They haven't played yet, correct?
Do they have the night game?
Yes, they have the night game because A&M's playing now.
Chris, didn't you say he's a first rounder?
Oh, he's maybe top 5 in the draft.
Yeah. They got Tarleton State tonight in 2 hours.
Now, I'm interested I'm interested to see what USC does tonight. I don't know if those have been announced. Watching you in the College Station regional.
Can we just talk about St. Mary's is tied in the 7th with UCLA? Yeah. Is this wild?
I mean, you've got Nebraska and South Dakota State scoreless in the 4th, although Nebraska's got men on the corners and nobody out, so that may be about to change. Washington State has just gone ahead of Oregon State with a double down the line as we speak. As they play through a rain, it appears.
Yeah, it is pouring. I think our guy.
It's always raining there.
I think our guy Bo is at that regional.
He might be
in Eugene. I won't lie. I do think it's cool where all those teams are playing in the same regional, like the Pac-12 reunion.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, Oklahoma State now with the rally. Bases loaded, 1 out. They're down 3 in the bottom of the 9th.
Geez, that's still going? Good Lord.
Well, I mean, of course, these are all 4-hour games today, it seems.
They got some long games today.
And this one started at 1. I mean, we're 3 hours and 15 minutes at this point.
Nebraska just scored.
Hey, what was the Kansas score?
6-3-ish.
Okay. They looked good today.
I thought it was closer, Chris.
Might have been.
I thought they won by 1. Yeah, no, you're right. 6-3 over Northeastern. DK, they scored 3 runs in the second, and then they scored 2 in the 8th.
Got it. I saw
early home runs.
Stadium was packed. It looked nice.
Northeastern, I'm kind of surprised nobody's jumped on that coach either.
Mike Glavin.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think he would have some offers by now.
Yeah. The ball's flying in College Station. This is what, 3 homers? It's 5 bagel, DK. Lamar.
Say it again.
Lamar's up 5 to Donut.
We'll just wait on Lower Tubbington to say something.
That's not very kind.
Hey, I sent y'all the text earlier. What y'all make of Kendall's tweets, whatever you want to call it, report? I don't know if he will call it a report, that South Carolina, their top 2 guys are Snall at Coastal and then West Virginia's head coach.
Yeah.
That's kind of the weight class we thought they'd be punching in, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a bad year to have a coaching vacancy, right? Because there's not a lot of like.
I disagree. I think it's a great year. They're the only SEC gig open.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about. So if I mean, you figured you have 8 to 10 prospects, and they got 2.
Yeah, but 2 really good ones though.
Yeah, but I feel like Schnall doesn't want to go there, but it is what it is.
I do. I think he's like been on top of the fence for a long time because he's using it as leverage for both sides to get whatever he wants, right? Wherever he's going next.
I hear you.
We got asked.
Goodness.
Did we talk
Upstate.
about
Another upstate. USC Upstate just finished it out. Bases loaded. I don't know who this kid was that was throwing, but it was just one meatball slow curve over the plate. Jacob Kirby after another. And they were laying off them. Took a cold strike 3 to end it. Josh Holiday in Oklahoma State loses 1 8-5.
I know this is funny. Stay away from Rob Vaughn. Do we think Alabama re-ups him just to like make sure he stays as well?
Well, it's kind of at the point like where would he go? Like he's not going to leave the SEC. So,
well, okay.
We talked about this, South Carolina.
But he's not on their radar though.
All right, hear me out here, okay? 5 years from now, I'm going to say none of Mike Bianco, Tim Corbin, or
Van Horn.
Van Horn is coaching anymore.
That's a very good bet. Yeah.
So, I mean, I would anybody who's not looking at him would be a fool not to kick the tires.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it would be smart for, Alabama to put an insurance policy on him so he doesn't even interview.
I don't know if they're ever going to, like, if some heavy hitters come open, and I would consider all 3 of those jobs or schools that Chris just listed, those are 3 heavy hitters. And it'd be hard for Rob Vaughn to say no to any of those 3.
You think those schools are bigger heavy hitters than South Carolina?
Yeah.
Who's got more national championships? Right now, yeah, but who's got more natties?
South
Carolina's got
Southern
more.
Cal's got more natties than any of them. I mean, And that's being a little ridiculous to make the point, but
Yeah, look, South Carolina is a great job. I mean, it really is. But look, I think it comes down to facilities and attendance and all that jazz and NIL. And look, those all four of those spots are going to be in good shape in all of those areas.
Totally. I remember Whittle said that they're investing a lot of money into the baseball stadium because it's a beautiful ballpark, probably one of my favorites. But man, they're doing the fence, they're doing this, they're updating the weight room. I mean, and they're one of the same things. Obviously, I live in St. Louis now. The Cardinals are the same way. They weren't putting out a good product. Fans weren't showing up. And as you saw this year, South Carolina wasn't putting out a good product. There was no seats filled at that ballpark.
Yeah. I mean, if they make a good hire, like that's going to be flipped quick. Because that, dude, I mean, I've seen South Carolina not win a game in football, and they've had sellouts the whole season. So
I agree.
That's a passionate and proud fan base.
I agree.
Gentlemen, I think we're at a spot where I think all the SEC games that were in the balance are decided. Am I missing anything here?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Because everyone in the SEC right now is really in the early to mid innings. It's still playing. Okay. Do you guys want to give a quick wrap on what we've seen to this point today? I know we've hit some of it already. We've also been going about an hour and a half, and we'll probably have some people that haven't heard us. Just with whatever stands out, winners and losers today. I've got my ideas of where I want to go, but I'll throw it to you guys first.
I'll go first. I'll go first. I didn't see too many. I just saw some clips on Twitter. You got to get people out. I don't care what league you're in. If you're a top seed, you better act like it. Number one. Number two, compliments to the 4s and the 3s that played really well today. Already starting off on a good foot. Man, we're doing a good job as a show. We got a lot of people watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love college baseball, and we appreciate the views.
I think for me, this has been one of the wildest day ones in the history of the NCAA tournament. Like half of the 4 in their games today against the 1 seeds. So look, just a really fun day. Kind of mixed results for the SEC, at least up to this point. We still got some playing now, and then we got some in the nightcap. So just a lot of fun. I think if we're talking about, look, let's do winners of the day. I think you're looking at somebody like Little Rock to beat a 1 seed on the road. Like that's a winner. Milwaukee is a winner to beat Auburn in that marathon game, playing in the rain, all that. And then on the flip side of that, East Carolina is also a winner. So is Kentucky. And then losers, I think you're looking at Auburn and Southern Miss, or it's certainly not over for them, but they're going to have to work, and it's going to be an uphill journey coming out of that loser side of the bracket.
Yeah, I'm going to go teams in a great spot, teams in a not so great but survivable spot, and teams in a bad spot. I think the biggest winner in Chapel Hill today was North Carolina, which has not played a pitch of baseball yet. Watching Tennessee and East Carolina go 14 innings, I think Tennessee, we said, okay, who's the bigger loser if they lose this game? I think the answer was going to be East Carolina. They won it. Tennessee's not in great shape, but I think it's more suited to survive it, which I don't feel great about their chances, but I feel better about Tennessee putting up a fight against North Carolina. I mean, you say that VCU could well come out of this thing in the winner's bracket the way this day has gone. I think Texas and Mississippi State may have been my biggest winners of the day in the SEC. And you're going, okay, they pounded Holy Cross and Lipscomb. Well, you couldn't take anything for granted today. I think that Texas getting through with Harrison at 50-something pitches, throwing off the bottom end of its bullpen, winning 19-1, hitting 6 home runs, getting hits out of everybody pretty much in the lineup top to bottom. You feel wonderful about that if you're Jim Schlossnagle. I feel Mississippi State was a close second, getting a fantastic performance out of Duke Stone, who's been up and down. So I think those are my two winners in the SEC. I think Florida, I'm more nervous about Florida than I was going in, but you've still got Peterson and Sims. I would have liked to have seen the back end of the bullpen throw better and not give up bombs like they did. But you got out of it after blowing a 4-run lead in the 8th. That spot puts a lot of clubs in shock. Instead of tightening up and dying, Florida punched back and won the game on a Brendan Lawson walk-off. I think Auburn fans are despondent right now. I don't think Auburn is in bad shape. I think Auburn, if Auburn comes out okay between the ears after today, I think Auburn can be fine and still win this thing. If you come out with a hangover tomorrow, as you see some teams do, and you're not ready in what I would presume would be a morning losers bracket game, your season will be over. But if you come out okay, you've got enough pitching to make it. And who are we missing in the SEC?
That is final.
Oh, Kentucky. Yeah. I said I thought the Morgantown Regional, anything could happen. I do. My issue with Kentucky is you've thrown your best guy. And your guys after that were not nearly as good. But you did see Ben Cleaver find some magic back late in the season. So if you can tap into that tomorrow, I still am not confident your bullpen and the rest of your pitching staff could pull it out, but you might. You're up 1-0. That's a big advantage. So I think you feel good if you're those teams. And man, I'm just watching this as we're sitting here watching, just to underscore you could take nothing for granted. I think St. John's just went ahead with the home run in Tallahassee. You've got Lamar, 5-0 on A&M. You've got St. Mary's and UCLA, I think, tied, and Washington State has gone up on Oregon State. In what is, again, the craziest day of baseball I ever remember watching.
I think if UCLA loses, this is going to be the biggest upset of the day.
Probably.
I mean, I don't think they got 6 losses this season.
I don't know. I mean, Milwaukee's a better team St. Mary's is a better team than Milwaukee.
Yeah. And look, Lawless is right. Another big winner in North Carolina. They haven't even played yet.
Maybe the biggest winner of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, St. John's tied it, not went ahead. I misspoke. By the way, Binghamton now up 1-0 on West Virginia.
Yeah, let's get weird. Caleb wants to know how many wins does St. Mary's have. Let's look it up. What is this? West Coast Baseball?
WCC, I believe. They're 35 and 34 and 25.
Yeah, so not bad. Look, St. Mary's only one pitcher, and he's still on the mound in the 8th.
Well, I think we called out they had an ace, and they're throwing him. Yeah, here's the crazy thing. We called out a lot of games like, hey, watch this because this team's throwing a guy that's been pretty good and whatever. All the stuff that might happen, we didn't even get there. Like Milwaukee and Auburn was nowhere near my radar.
Yeah.
For crazy stuff because Marciano had been so dependent.
Milwaukee's 6 games under 500.
Yeah.
And again, we did learn that is it the Horizon League or the Summit? I get them mixed up. But one of them is losing a team, and they're about to add Northern Illinois. I think it is.
Yeah. It's the one that ORU was in, I believe.
Horizon.
I get them mixed up.
Yeah. So Northern Illinois, for some reason, is leaving the MAC. They're a charter member of the MAC, and they're leaving to go to the Horizon.
And we were talking about aces as well. Southern Cal's got 2 of them, and they haven't played a game yet either.
Yeah. I mean, Mason Edwards was as effective as anybody in the country this year.
Yeah, this guy's got a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the chat's talking about it some. What Cliff Godwin has done with the pitching staff, you got Norby, but they've had so many injuries pitching wise, and he's just been able to figure it out. Like, this is one of his better coaching jobs that he's done.
Do you hear that?
What is that? Is that Oreo in the back?
Yeah. That's all we needed.
Yeah.
Hadn't had a fit of howling today.
The bingo card.
Right.
State had
GD, how many people we got watching?
1,500.
More than that. That's just, I think that's YouTube only. So we got more than that.
What does the chat want us to talk about?
Yeah. You want to ask, Chris, what the chat wants?
Sure. Chat, what would you like us to talk about?
It's kind of hard to like say goodbye when we got this many people.
Right.
So chat, if there's something you want us to touch on, let us know.
See, this is where I think we should talk about. My pretty face isn't even on here, and we got the most viewers we got than the usual suspect. Every time my face is on here, it's lower numbers.
Oh, I thought you were going to go the other way. I thought you were going to, once your face is on, we're going to double.
Oh.
Yeah, this is probably the matchup tomorrow.
That'll be awesome.
What,
do you think if you're a coach, just pick a team and you're like, are you rethinking a pitching plan for tomorrow if you're on the fence about stuff just with all the upsets and close calls?
I think you'd be
as for who? The losers?
No, I'm just saying if you're anybody.
I think he'd be silly not to consider it or discuss it.
Yeah, that's a situational data. I mean, hour by hour question. Hey, what are we going to do here? Seriously. Because I guarantee you, Auburn, like I said, we said we're all high on Auburn. Everybody in the country's high on them. They had a plan, and now it's like, what are we going to do next?
Yeah. Because, like, if I'm going into today, I'm thinking two of the more sure things are this Auburn's going to pitch, and I would probably put Southern Miss as 1B in that category. And it was a disaster for Auburn, and Southern Miss has got 3 outstanding starters.
Right.
And wet the bed today.
Yeah.
They thought they had it too. They got a homer in the bottom of the 8th to go up by 1, and then Little Rock with that 4 spot to win it. Have you guys remember last year? It was Little Rock's player, Angel Cano, the first baseman. He was the MVP of that regional. Very rarely do you see the MVP come from a losing team out of the regional. Are Auburn and Southern Miss dead? There's a question.
No, they're not.
I don't
dead.
think either of them are dead.
No.
Although Jacksonville State, to me, may be the favorite in that one now and had his.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. When did they go?
They go tonight.
Yeah, they got UVA, I think 6 Central.
Hey, OU plays tonight as well. That could help the SEC out as well. Hasn't been the prettiest day for the Southeastern Conference.
Yeah, I still don't think – I know Josh is trying to stir the pot earlier. I still don't think the SEC is down.
No. I don't think you draw whole conclusions about a league after
half a day.
Right.
Would you guys were there, so you probably didn't see it. What do you think in the SEC tournament when the SEC put 6 straight national championships behind home plate so you could see them on TV?
I saw some funny tweets about it.
I did too.
And I agree with you to some extent, Seeley, right? Like, we're not going to judge the SEC on half of a day, but it hasn't been a good showing. You can't be a top 3 team in the league and lose the first game.
No, I don't.
To a Milwaukee.
I'm not sugarcoating the day the league has had. I mean, I'm the one that earlier when you asked me what grade would you give the league, I said a D-. I think that was probably a little harsh. But, I mean, just look at mock drafts and draft rankings and just look at how many SEC guys are in there. And I know that's not everything. I get that. But you can't tell me this league stinks. I mean, we're going to override, a body of work. Find
two
your
games,
computer.
right?
The SEC would have been the best league in the country. Look at the players. Sometimes that's just how baseball goes.
100%.
Here's a question.
Now, I will say this. I mean, I thought last year was a disappointment getting 2 teams to Omaha.
It was.
I thought that was the best year. I thought that was as much talent as I ever remember the league having, top to bottom. And to get 2 in Omaha, although you did win it, and you had maybe the best 2 teams in the tournament. Arkansas got knocked off by LSU in that side of the bracket, so the finals didn't end up that way. But
yeah. What about Kyle's question? If Georgia loses, do you change your tune? I don't think they're going to lose.
Anything's possible. I mean, let's get through the weekend first before we
start talking about
over
losing.
for anyone.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Georgia was my pick to win the whole thing.
College baseball is awesome.
Ooh, Lawler says he's got an all ACC championship series.
Georgia Tech and North Carolina?
Yeah, I guess. And if that's the case, give me Georgia Tech.
Totally.
How's Lamar holding A&M to 2 hits?
Good question. Good question. How many of those guys at Lamar follow Will Davis to Houston?
Double digits.
You think it's that big?
Oh, it's a big one. Oh, he'll at least, I think 10.
You know what? And this is on us. I don't think we gave that one enough thought. Lamar's got 2 studs at the top of the pitching staff, and Olivier and Lutz. And we just kind of pass it one on to A&M because of the bats. And look, it may end up that way, but A&M just got a run as I'm speaking. I think that was that Caden Sorrell? Caden Sorrell, excuse me. Dead center.
Yeah.
No, Rohovac, excuse me.
God, he crushed it.
He did.
Off the batter's eye. DK, can you explain this to me? How did this start? Hit a home run, you look to the bullpen, and you give the I love you.
Seeley knows too.
No, I don't.
Well, all I know is being from the South. That's Chipper Jones's thing. He would always look at the crowd.
Okay.
That's the sign of I love you in sign language.
I guess so.
That was just he always did it after he touched home plate. Now everybody does it to the bullpen.
It's such a big deal. Did you guys notice that Nike and Adidas, all their baseball gear for postseason play, they got the hands like this? Have y'all noticed that?
I have not. Good, nice eyes by you.
I was watching Cliff Godwin earlier this week, and in his interview, it's like, man, he's decked out head to toe and all that stuff.
I still think they have some of the coolest colors and jersey and team name.
Who?
Is it Godwin, Eastern Carolina?
Yeah, but you like the purple and the gold?
I do. I think it's kind of cool. Well, I like the black more, the black and the purple. They got 20 different jerseys out there.
Here's a good question: who bigger upset, Alabama State, or Yale, Oregon? I think it would be Alabama State.
Yeah.
Yale's got a guy. I don't know who they're pitching, but they got a dude that's a top 5 round draft pick kind of guy. If they throw him,
what are you seeing on the screen, Seeley?
Well,
Florida State just hit a home run to go ahead. I think did that game get a late start? It must have.
They get pop-up showers down there more than anything.
Yeah. So that one's Florida State's up 2-1, bottom 2. We've got an argument in College Station.
Let me guess, Michael Early's involved.
No, it's Lamar.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
upset over something.
it's a pitcher.
Oh, they're saying he leaned into a hit batsman, I guess.
DK Lord Tubington says he's following you.
Yeah, throw that up on the super chat and we can clip it.
And Kyle, to answer this question, yes, Dax Whitney is out. It's like what would you say, 3 weeks to a month ago?
I was about to make fun of Lamar for one of the weakest outfield attempts I've ever seen, but I guess the guy rolled his ankle. Or worse. Oh, gosh.
Gonna make fun of a guy for rolling his ankle.
Well, I mean, it was one of the most awkward-looking dives I've ever seen, but I guess there was a reason for it.
Okay.
And now he's doing the Peter Griffin. He's doing the Peter Griffin thing.
Yeah, I mean, either that or, yeah. I hope that is not like a stress fracture.
That
Maybe.
Family Guy episode when he does that.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
That's
now.
hilarious. How about we ask the chat who do they love out there? What teams do they think are going to make an Omaha push?
It's St. John's, Chris, not Lamar.
Yeah,
But-
sorry.
But good question, like chat, all 1,600 of you with us right now. Who do you guys have going to Omaha?
Let's hear it. Let's see some love here. And any updates on that UCLA game?
Still tied.
Okay.
Okay. I see what Lamar's upset about. I don't think that came close to hitting Sorrell.
No, it didn't. It hit. It bounced. It clearly bounced in the dirt. Sorrell just sold it very well. Lord Tevington said he had Auburn winning the Natty.
Nice.
And then also, how about this one? How many SEC teams do you have over under making it to Omaha?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I think I had 4.
When we started the day or after the first half
Right.
of the games?
Lawless has given us his Omaha 8. Lawless,
Okay, Lawless. The Hateful Eight.
he's got UCLA, UVA, UNC, Ole Miss, Georgia Tech, Coastal, Oregon State, and Georgia. It's a lot of academic institutions right there. Josh has Georgia and Texas from the SEC making it to Omaha.
Dang.
Josh, we're not a believer in Florida.
Yeah, jeez.
Tell me why.
I
Josh
could
will have a
say-
reason. Yeah, I think if you're Alabama, you had to love what you saw. Alabama's one of the winners of the day, too.
Flat bill. I'll see you put that on social media.
Yeah, Flat Bill. Robbie V, baby.
All right, the kid for St. John's is coming out. I hope that is not a stress fracture.
Hey, everybody's talking about Auburn. We are. I will say this: Auburn, Arkansas, A&M. They show their love every week. I think everybody in this chat still believes in Auburn. Just wasn't a great showing today. You saw. You know what's funny is I'm glad that Auburn showed a little bit of fight as they scored some runs late and still were battling. But man, yeah, I mean Auburn has 9 innings to extend their season tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Josh says Florida hitting could go ice cold. That's fair. We've seen it.
Did they overturn the hit by pitch?
No, it still stands after the review.
How in the world?
I don't know.
That looked awful, unless there was an angle I didn't see.
Which one? Hey, what do they not have? Grant?
Well, and they
Have
just
the,
made them pay.
This is moonshot.
A&M just hit a 2-run home run, so now it's 5-3.
Who is that? Is that Hakopian? Who is that?
No.
Righty or lefty? Doer?
Righty.
Oh, it's the first baseman, DH, tall, lanky kid.
No, this
Oh,
dude.
it is a Copian. Okay.
I was about to say he's a tank.
He's a big boy. He's been doing a little toe tap recently.
Yeah.
We missed so many weeks. That leg kick got out of rhythm. He decided to go right to the toe tap, and he looks real good in the box.
Is
He's
that
probably
DK? Is that normal to make an adjustment like that different throughout the season?
I will say that for me, like, so usually I would start the year with like a leg kick. Your legs start to get heavy. You catch, you play the field, you're running. Maybe you get banged up, a ball on the back of the rear end or a hamstring. And you start to try to, because when you're hitting with a leg kick, your front foot is in the air, right? So you're basically hitting off of one foot. And then you go back to the toe tap. 2 feet are on the ground for a good chunk of the time. Just makes you feel more stable in the ground. So a pretty normal adjustment.
Interesting. I just didn't know, like, how much you want to switch it up while the season is still going on.
Well, I don't think he probably wanted to switch it up because he was in such a rhythm with the leg kick. But since when you miss games and game times and pitches and sequences and live reps for 2 to 3 weeks with getting hit in the face, probably made him make an adjustment very quickly.
Yeah. Which is fair.
5-3. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I did see that, Caleb. Arkansas going with a Gackle against Missouri State tonight. Did that surprise you, Chris?
A little bit.
Hey, it didn't surprise me. I know you didn't ask me, Graham, but I'm going to answer and give you my 2 cents. It didn't surprise me because he's been throwing the ball so well. Just get him back out there. Just let him go back out there. And if he gives you 3, it's a win.
You know who's been throwing better than him is Hunter Dietz.
I agree, but Hunter Dietz got smoked on the foot last week.
Well, that's also true.
But I agree with you, Seeley. I think Hunter Dietz is obviously the ace, but get Gackle back out there because what he did in Hoover, he doesn't even have to do that. All he has to do is give him 3 or 4 innings, gets it to the next guy.
Well, and that begs a good question: is the Hunter Dietz is okay? I mean, because we get lies and misinformation about pitching health all the time. Is that fact or fiction? Because if I knew that, I might have a better opinion.
Yeah, correct. They're going to keep it close to the vest, as a old skipper Dave Van Horn will. I know that we thought it hit him in the knee, but it hit him in the heel or the back of the foot or something. So we'll see.
And that was a rocket. You and I were both there in the ballpark and saw it. By the way, how many pitchers have been hit by comebackers in the last 2 weeks? It's a large number.
10 to 12. It's ridiculous. Is everybody hating on Jake Dewar, Lord Tubington? Does he look out of rhythm? Man, Dewar shouldn't be in there. He was actually my favorite player against Missouri. I like him a lot.
Yeah, the ball that hit Dietz on the foot, someone says, was it 114? I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was 114, but it was a missile.
Yeah, I think it was 110, not to be too crazy. I don't know why that number stuck in my head, but it was triple digits. We know that, Seeley.
Well, and Steele Eves got hit by one in the backside that was about that hard, too.
Yeah, ridiculous. And then remember, you had left. I'm watching the Florida-Georgia game. Was it Sanderson that started the day?
Sandifer?
Yeah,
Sandifer took one off the forearm?
Forearm. Oh, my goodness. See, Lee, it was like he got a noogie on top of his forearm.
Okay, Lamar's going to be out of the 5th with a 5-3 lead. And it, no offense to A&M, it should have been 5-2. That was not, that did not look like a hit batsman.
Yeah. DK, is your wife with you? Like, is she just chilling, hanging out in the vehicle?
Yeah. First of all, you sound like my granddaddy. Vehicle is one word, not vehicle.
Vehicle.
Yes, my granddaddy also makes McDonald's 2 syllables instead of McDonald's. Welcome to Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah, my wife is over here. She's reading a book. She said, "Hey," I said, "Meg, we got a lot of people on here." She goes, "Okay, don't be a dummy." I said, "Impossible." Hey, this is awesome, fellas. We got people watching. We got live shots. We got more games tonight. Settle in, fellas. You're watching Squeeze Play Part 2 right here with us, SEC.
Yeah, the chat says hello to your wife, DK.
Oh. Keep my wife's name out of your mouth, okay?
Hey, don't slap me. Don't pull a Will Smith. What book is she reading?
Okay, that's enough questions. Focus back on the baseball here.
All right, I'll give you one here.
There we go, C. Lee.
West Virginia's down 1-0. Guy on first, nobody out. Right-hander on the mound. Gets picked off.
Go ahead, take it to the truck.
Focus issue or what here? Playing tight?
No, focus issue, 100%. Any mental error on a baseball field, C. Lee, you've been told this since you were 2 years old. Keep your eye on the ball.
Yeah. Well, he was leaning to go when the pickoff was delivered. By the way, Oklahoma and Citadel are going to be starting late. They're showing Atlanta with the big tarp over the infield and a lot of rain. And a radar that doesn't look great.
I've been driving through it all day.
Oh, okay.
I'm bringing him down here, baby. Hold on, Graham. What book are you reading? He's reading A Curse of True Love. Lame.
What's the last book you read, DK or Chris?
The last book I read is Living with a Seal. It's that David Goggins and where he lives with Jesse Eitzler.
Yeah, the CEO hired him for like
that's kind of how, in my opinion, that's where Goggins kind of got his like not start, right? But like that was where like before the Instagram and the Twitter, it was like
no, it was. Look, I'm a Goggins fan, so he wrote the book. The book exploded, and then the CEO hired him, and then David Goggins.
Oh, okay.
And then David Goggins lived with him for like whatever it was, 2 or 3 weeks.
My wife said it probably was in 2009 when I read that book.
Back in the high school days.
Seriously. Lawless said I can't read. Audiobooks don't count. Whatever.
Hey, Libby is awesome. If you do not have Libby, you're missing out.
Okay, what is Libby?
That?
Yeah, what?
So Libby, you can go to any public library in the country and you download Libby. It's free. And it allows you to check out audiobooks and books if you want to read a book on your phone for free.
Really?
You guys Libby?
Mm-mm.
You're missing out.
I went to high school with a Libby.
I'm doing Audible. I've got Audible.
Yeah, well, it's just like that, only it's free.
Right. No. Stupid me.
I'm glad you said it, C. Lee. Oh, man.
We got an update in the Georgia game, I think. Yeah, Georgia's on the board.
Let me guess, a curveball at 78 miles an hour to Daniel Jackson down Broadway.
He did get a hanging curveball. He check swing, put it in play, error, and 2 runs scored.
That guy's had a magical year. Absolute magic. You know what people don't give him credit for is the stolen bases. That is where I'm a little bit jealous of Mr. Daniel Jackson at UGA. That guy can flat out run the bases. He can move pretty well.
Yeah,
6-0 Georgia.
Catcher to catcher.
Catcher to catcher. Doesn't happen. I don't give many catchers credit. He's earned it. Played well this year. in a very bright spot. Been the bright spot.
Why does he not get more love from the scouts?
I don't know.
Daniel Jackson?
Yeah.
I mean, he's top 50 on Joe Doyle's draft board right now.
I could honestly see him being one of those guys that could. He runs so well where some teams now or they don't want you to be squatting. If you can hit homers like the way he's hitting them, they might stick him in left or right and let him use that athletic ability. And it's some teams vary with that kind of stuff. So depending on the team you can go to, I'm not, call me crazy. Bryce Harper was like that too. They didn't need him squatting for the next 20 years. They said, we need you to play outfield and first base. So the more positions you can play, the better.
Yeah, Schwarber too.
Correct. If you can rake like he's raking, they don't need you squatting all the time.
Somebody asked for an OU game. OU isn't underway yet.
Yeah, they played.
By the way, Washington State is an out away from finishing off Oregon State.
Jeez. What's the deal with UCLA?
Tied at 2. I think they're in the 8th or
Is that
9th.
game moving at a snail's pace, C. Lee?
What are they in?
They're all moving at a snail's pace.
Top 9 in LA.
Like, name one game that we've just blown through today. I don't think there's been any. That's it. Oregon State losers bracket. How about that?
Jeez.
Well, but this is what, the 5th or 6th time these two teams have played each other?
You know, I know that I have some sympathy for Oregon State because of the way the conference it was in just crumbled beneath its feet. But Washington State, same predicament. We don't really think about them
because they're in a conference.
Well, that's true, but it's not what it was.
And Oregon State has a better baseball history.
Right. Like you think about Oregon State, you don't really think about. I mean, how about that? Washington State won the conference tournament.
Wait a second. Or we don't think about Oregon State as what, a baseball school?
No. I'm saying we think about Oregon State because of what happened. You know, just the landscape beneath its feet crumbled, and now you're sitting here in one of the best baseball programs in the country.
Yes,
maybe the only independent. Washington State had the same thing happen. Did land at least in the conference, but lost all kinds of advantages by being in the Pac-12, and
money.
Here they are, winning a game today.
Yeah,
totally.
Lord Tabington, you just jinxed it. He said A&M Lamar is moving quickly. Not anymore.
What just happened?
Well, I'm just saying that. If you put that juju out there,
I'm well aware. When I was playing pro ball, there's usually one guy, one rookie pitcher that we would pick up. And he's like, man, this game is moving fast. And then something bad happens.
Yeah. He was a good one for Oregon State, Jacoby Ellsbury. Long big league career, too.
They have plenty of talent that comes through there every year. Me too. Well, I've been thinking about that kid that just made it to the big leagues with the Indians, the Badanza kid.
Bazana,
excuse me. Australian.
Yeah. Great.
He rakes. Yeah, he rakes. He rakes.
If you guys are here in the chat, leave us a like, a thumbs up, a subscribe, whatever. That helps us. And if you super chat us, I promise you we will read your question or your comment on air.
Just to double down on that,
Holy
if you say
smokes.
something stupid, we'll come out and say it.
I mean, St. Mary's has just hit a homer, top of the ninth. They're now up 3-2 on UCLA. Exit velo 98.2, distance 316 feet.
My man's got a bowl cut too.
He does. I didn't see. I just looked up and he was rounding the bases.
Okay.
I was looking at the Nebraska game. Their pitcher's leaving to a standing ovation.
Well, 6+ shutout. I would think so.
In front of the home crowd.
Here's the homer for St. Mary's. He got a bell tie fastball, right center.
Jeez. Are they at UCLA, right?
Yeah. Opposite
That
field too.
That park's pretty big, yeah?
Well, not down the right field line.
Okay.
Gosh, that was a pop-up that got out.
Yeah, it was. He was late too.
Oh my
So
goodness.
They got the TrackMan data?
No, I'm just watching it like off the bat. They were just showing it a close-up, and you could see, I mean, it went straight up first. I don't know if the wind got it or what. Literally an opposite field pop-up.
The last time you saw the TrackMan data, C. Lee, was when the fog was rolling into town.
I would have bet you $1 million off the bat that stays in the yard.
DK, did you put a lot of dirt in your mitt when you were catching?
No, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Chad was asking.
I just usually put the dirt in my mouth and spit it out.
Who needs coffee? But you know how some catchers do that, and it's like they catch a pitch and it's like a giant cloud.
This is not the movie The Rookie with Jimmy Morris.
Good movie. I saw that in theaters with my parents when it came out.
Back when movies were
One of my
$7.85.
favorites.
Yeah.
That's a
Look at
great movie.
First earned run allowed in the last 26 appearances.
For Easton Hawk.
Before that.
Yeah, who is pitching for UCLA? Is this one of their guys, obviously?
He had a $1.41 ERA.
Gotta be. Jeez. Ain't nothing like a 316 over the fence. That's awesome.
I'm telling you, you should pull it up. He was so late on that and still hit it over.
Do you think
I
he
still
thought it
don't
was
know
out of
how
there?
in the world that ball got out. I don't think anybody thought it was out. I mean, the right fielder was playing as if it was a pop-up, and it was a pop-up.
Nebraska went with their ace, and now they got their closer on the mound.
What's the score of that one?
2-0.
And I think the metrics had South Dakota as maybe the worst team in the field.
Yeah, they got the worst RPI.
Is that the Jackrabbits?
You think they play inside?
Sure, they've got an indoor baseball field.
They play in the football stadium?
It was a joke. I can't imagine a school putting out the kind of resources to play indoors up there. But they may. I mean, I wonder if they don't play at home till mid-March.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's look this up. South Dakota State Baseball Stadium.
It's the Jackrabbits. Call them the Jackrabbits, correct?
The Jackrabbits just scored a run.
Jackrabbits.
This guy gets thrown out at the plate, and he's not thrown out at the plate. He is thrown out at the plate. Oh, man. We're going to have a review on that. Well, I thought he was getting in there. The throw was a strike.
They play outside, capacity 600.
Nice.
Yeah, that's going to be a challenge. That was a bang-bang play at home plate. And 2 outs. Well, that would be the second out, excuse me. Okay.
Graham, what's the video review that the SEC has?
Hawkeye.
I hope that, maybe college baseball awarded that to everybody, but I don't think that they will.
Yeah. Chris, we were talking about that earlier. Have you heard anything about that? Because the SEC is the only conference that has Hawkeye.
No, but I haven't been asking around either. Are you watching this Nebraska play?
Yeah.
I can't tell if he's safe or out.
To me, whatever was called on the field is going to stand. He went feet. DK, how did you like to handle plays at the plate?
Oof. Two different styles.
Going to stand.
Catcher's
like to overturn it.
Catcher's 6 feet or 6 inches away from home plate.
He should have his left. He should have his left foot at the front left of the plate. and his
he
toes.
did.
Okay, good. That's what they teach now. So you can't block the plate. Everybody knows that. But when I played, you were allowed to. A couple gnarly collisions at home. But now they're trying to eliminate that, where it basically becomes obviously a tag play, where it's like a swipe and tag kind of thing. So it's all about footwork, and it's all about the throw. I mean, you can only do so much with what the ball's done when as it's thrown to you.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
a good
Call stands. So Nebraska's still up 2-0, but South Dakota State's got first and second with 2 out.
So he was out at the dish, Seeley?
Called him out live, and the replay did not overturn it.
Got it.
Kyle says you live for those plays, DK.
Kyle lived for those plays. Kyle, you ever got trucked at the dish?
Did you ever have an Ivan Rodriguez play where like collision and then you just hold on to the baseball and show it to the world?
You know what, Graham? I actually did. That's a good question. I did not. I wasn't a big show you up on the baseball field. I was just like, hey, that's your job. Do your job. I was more of a flip the ball in the air kind of guy, not a spike the ball.
That Ivan Rodriguez play, that's on my feed like every 3 to 4
Correct.
weeks.
And I never had an Ivan Rodriguez play because I was never headed to the World Series after that. So,
Yeah.
all right, talk to me. UCLA, Seeley. What's good? What's it looking like?
2-2.
St. Mary's has got a man on, 2 down, up 3-2 in the top of the 9th.
So St. Mary's, can we look up some of their relievers numbers? I'm assuming they're going to bring in their closer as well. Got to be somebody efficient, and it's got to be their, obviously donkey. Over under saves under 10. I got the over.
Let's see. Their closer would have been, well, I don't know that they have one.
Or do they staff
They have a
it?
bunch of guys with 2 and 3 saves.
Okay, so they kind of been bouncing around. Okay, so it could be anybody. Who do we think is going to come in when we look at those numbers?
Yeah, give me just a minute.
Take your time. UCLA have coming up. Hopefully it's not the Bash brothers.
I'll try to pull it up. The inning is over, so they're going to the bottom half.
Okay, Cam Staton was their highest used reliever. He threw the 8th and threw a scoreless inning, did walk a guy. And let's see what's up for UCLA here.
So, Seeley, you think he's coming back out? Anybody with St. Mary's fans, chirp us in the chat. Let us know who their closer is or who's coming back out.
Okay, he gets,
by the way,
he gets 8, 9, and 1. That's Godoy, Call, and West, lefty, righty, lefty, and he's a lefty. So I'm going to guess that he stays in.
Okay, all right. And this guy has how many innings pitched this year, Seeley?
60.
Okay. So not your typical closer. Number 14 for St. Mary's. We got a fan here. Or someone that's just watching the TV.
Greg Deckelman.
What's up, Greg Deck?
Wow. He is Staton's a put the ball in play guy.
Okay.
Does not, well, yeah, but I'll stand by that.
Missouri State homer in the first.
Mr. Ben Gackle's kind of year, ain't it, Seeley?
Yeah.
It's up and down, man.
He and Gibbler have just had strange years. I don't really understand it.
Very. Boys, I mean, this is going to be the upset of the day here.
Which
maybe? I still think, to me, the biggest surprise is Milwaukee, because we did say, hey, at least St. Mary's had a guy that had been a dude.
Okay, all right.
And UCLA had struggled. I just did not see Auburn face planting and spotting Milwaukee 10 runs with its ace on the hill.
Yeah, I agree.
Not in a million years.
Correct. It's been a little bit more of a baseball game with UCLA and St. Mary's, but I mean, UCLA's been, I mean, Auburn's kind of been like that 7 to 8 range until recently they've jumped, but UCLA's been 1 and 2 all year.
You've got to see St. Mary's catcher. Every time he catches it, it's like a giant cloud of dust.
Yes. Is the point of that to irritate the batter?
See, Lee, it's to do exactly what it's doing. It's distracting you from what's really going on the field.
It's like Charlie Brown.
Pen, you mean?
Big Pen.
That's C. Lee's middle name, Chris Pigpen Lee, coming in, baby.
Now, wait a minute.
Hey, let's give Greg some love. Throwing a little love to the pod here, fellas. Nice work, C. Lee. Sup,
Yeah,
gang?
Greg's been one of the guys that's been here for a long time.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay.
Nebraska's in a pickle here. Bases loaded.
Oh, yeah. Now you'd really love to have sending a slow runner with a bad jump from second over again.
1 down in this UCLA game.
Oh, my. Graham, give us some color commentating here.
You do the color.
You do the play-by-play. 1 out. All right. Coming to you live.
What would the – well,
LA.
let's wait till this is over. Then I've got a question to ask.
Oh, no.
What's over?
Give me a hint.
UCLA. Okay, well, I'll just throw it out there. What would have been the parlay today of Milwaukee, Little Rock, and St. Mary's?
5 figures. 5
Yeah,
figures.
would have been the payout. Yeah, 10, 25 grand in that range.
Do you guys ever have you ever read Nassim Taleb? Do you know who that is? He's the Middle Eastern trader guy. Well, he's written some books. He's brilliant. And he made his fortune on his thing is we always undervalue the possibility of extremely unlikely / catastrophic events. And that's how he made his fortune. He would place a lot of small bets in financial markets on this, that, or the other, and made a killing. And I always think of him in spots like this that, just these series of improbable things all happening at once. It's always greater than we think. And this has kind of been one of those days.
UCLA's got the tying run on now.
Hey, look at Arkansas showing up in Kansas, by the way. They just went and got – I don't know if these are sold seats.
Well,
I wonder if they sell those seats in the outfield behind the fence. You've got a see-through fence out there, which is pretty cool.
Those are the temporary fences put up.
Oh, is that what they did? So instead of putting bleachers in, they just changed the fence.
Or I just know that's not normal. They just put a bunch of people in left center. Looks like Nebraska got out of the jam.
Okay, UCLA's got a man on with an out.
Yeah.
And I think they flipped the order over here.
But you knew Arkansas would travel to Lawrence.
Right.
Talk to me, boys. What's going on with the UCLA?
UCLA's got a man on, 1 out.
Okay. And I heard that. You knew Arkansas was going to travel, right? They were complaining about it all week. Oh, this school's too small. This school's not as big as our ballpark. Just have some fun. Just
here's what I want to know.
ride.
Why there are tons of empty seats right behind home plate there?
It's not a big ballpark.
I know that's my point.
2,000 capacity.
And why there are empty seats behind home plate is what I'm saying.
They were saved for the Vandy Whistler.
Yeah. You got to remember, they've never done this before. So this is new to them.
Maverick Rizzi hit the portal. Interesting. Yeah, I remember the pitch he had that hit Hakopian in the head. I believe that was him.
How many do you think leave LSU?
Leave or are asked to leave.
Well, either way, they're not coming back.
Yeah, well, I mean, they had a lot of. Oh my goodness, St. Mary's. What are you doing? That was
just
a pop-up.
happened.
Okay, St. Mary's had a catcher and a third baseman run into each other, catching a pop foul in front of UCLA's dugout. Not right in front of it, but approaching. That would have been out too.
Struck him out the next pitch.
Oh, okay. You're ahead of me.
See, that's the stuff. That's the stuff make coaches want to pull their hair out.
Yeah, DK, the catcher was underneath it, and then the third baseman just
ran him over.
Jeez.
To be fair, that was a tough play for the catcher. That was a long run, but he had looked like he had the best read on it. I don't know.
Communication, just a fun fact for everybody listening, the communication on pop flies should happen in the first 3 seconds, not the last 0.3 seconds. I can't stand that. Communication needs to be very clear. 2 outs for the St. Mary's.
Tarleton State's winning.
Yeah.
They got a good ball club. We talked about them, Graham.
No, Santa Barbara's not throwing floor today. I believe I heard that, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida's
okay,
tomorrow.
So if you're UCLA, oh no, wait, wrong regional. That's A&M.
Yeah, we got quad box, and they're switching them. It's hard to keep track.
Come on, quad box it up, Scott Hansen.
Now something is going on. It looks like
are we having a substance check?
It's either that or a blister.
Pitch. Okay. That looks like the trainer. Yeah.
Or are they trying to get somebody loose?
Well, they took the camera off the pitcher. I don't know why you do that.
Well, let's see. Oh, you've got Rock Chalowski up.
Yeah, are they going to make a move here?
Well, they're doing something with a pitcher. They're either checking him for a substance or he got a cut.
I think that looked like the trainer to me.
So do you walk Chalowski or do you pitch to him?
Ooh, with the guy on base to put the wing on?
Well, you've got a lefty on deck. Chalowski's 0 for 3. I think I would walk him.
To put the winning run on?
Well, no, that does put a man in scoring position. So
no.
Okay.
I think you got to go to the bull. They knew probably when this inning started, hey, we got to have a right.
Yeah, I mean, you should have had somebody fresh.
It's
100%.
0-2.
Oh, ball game.
St. Mary's.
I don't know what happened, but game tracker showing the score. That is
Hit in the air, center field, underneath it. Got it. Ball game.
How about that?
UCLA.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, the answer is you do pitch to Roger Chalowski there. Right.
Well, hindsight as it's happening live.
Chris, reminded me, did Vandy lose their first game last year or did they win it?
No, they won it, but it was in, the fashion that these teams are winning games. It was too close for comfort and, made you a little nervous. See, that's the thing. Even some of these teams that won, you're going, oh, man.
Hey, look who's with us. David Keith Williams.
Hey.
Yes, we've been here for 2 hours because it's been jam-packed the whole time. And
I had no intention of going 2.5 hours, but it's just been that compelling today.
Yeah.
David, it's been that organic. Just keep it rolling, baby.
Yeah. And we got about 2,000 people live.
Woo!
Missouri State just put another one on the board.
Hey, let's not be surprised by Missouri State scoring runs. They could score them with the best of them.
I wonder if Bogenpole was up a minute ago. He's a big-time draft prospect, but he's just kind of underachieved a couple of years. And I didn't see what happened in that at bat.
You want to answer David Keith's question? Anthony Pack, the best freshman in the nation?
I can't speak to that, but he's the best one in the league.
Wait a minute. Did he get hurt today too?
Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
Is that why he left after 5 or 6.
Let me Google this.
Okay, says Kyle says he was just cramping. That's good.
Oh, okay. Okay. Pickle juice, baby.
Pickle juice.
DK, what'd you do when you were cramping?
I never cramped, baby. Monkeys never cramp. No, I did. I actually enjoy pickle juice. It sounds how weird that sounds.
Gross. No thanks.
Pickle juice is good. Electrolytes, Pedialyte. Welcome to the South. Welcome to the South and having a day game in the South.
We're still going. Again, this wasn't the plan, but it's been a crazy day, and we got a boatload of people with us, and we appreciate everybody watching.
See, Lee, talk me through this. Yeah, tell me about this Aggie situation here.
They have the bases loaded, 1 out in the 7th, trailing 5-3, and Nico Partita is stepping to the dish.
Making a pitching change, or same guy stays?
Same guy's in.
Okay. So, all right, rank them.
Not the starter though. I don't think.
Yeah.
Upset wise, like you still going Milwaukee over Auburn as opposed to the UCLA one?
Especially, I mean, putting 10 on the board before Auburn could scratch, and that is not a really good hitting Milwaukee lineup. I mean, that just still blows my mind.
DK, how close are y'all getting?
Don't you worry about it, big boy. Just keep talking. No, yeah, we're getting close now. Probably about 45 minutes away.
Yeah, getting close.
Getting close. Getting close, boys. This has been terrific. Give me some pitch by pitch. Who's up? Partita's up. A&M. Okay.
Yeah, he's up in the count 3-1, and that's Julius Carpio, who's one of their better relievers, but not their best.
Okay.
Although it looks like he's their closer. Okay, he's got 5 saves, and they brought him in the 7th.
You know what, Seeley and Graham, I'm going to have to agree with you doing. Like I said, the UCLA upset feels way more different than the Auburn. I feel like Auburn didn't even play today. They just said, hey, we'll give you 10 and we can see if we can come back. But I also agree with Seeley.
Sorry, Lamar's just walked in a run. Carry on.
No, I just think that I think how you doing. I stand with what he's saying about, hey, UCLA, like I said, has been at the top all year. St. Mary's to go, obviously, to play them was a big one because Auburn, technically, in my opinion, didn't even play today. They thought it was batting practice, and then they got smoked.
This home run to beat UCLA, I still cannot get over.
Yeah. Super late. Well, that's what we touched on earlier, just the home runs this year in college baseball.
We got a tie game in College Station. Sack fly, Bear Harrison.
Tie game.
They got the bubbles going. A&M hasn't won trailing by 5 since 2019.
In a regional.
In a regional, okay.
Ooh, South Dakota State is within a run of Nebraska. In the top of the 8th. So I don't know what happened there. All right, biggest about of Jordan Wilson's career right here. I think we're going to need a pitching change here for Lamar.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to make a move as well.
Although that one had Wilson completely swinging over a breaking ball. I don't know why he swung at that. The first one went over his head and almost to the backstop, and then you swing and miss at a breaking ball in the dirt next one. That is a raw freshman.
He's very
playing
very aggressive.
And then what happens? After you do that, it's predictable. He just sat looking at something right down the middle. Strike 3, inning over.
And remember what I said right when we did the first started these projections. A lot of these teams have these specialized guys where you might see, like even a Cormier throw 6 changeups in a row, where you just played a whole season of SEC baseball, where guys, when they're in trouble, they'll just rear back and throw it 94 to 96 miles an hour. And that was a beautiful sequence there to strike him out in a big spot.
Question for you guys. Are you now rethinking, if you're a coach after this year, the whole throw off game 1 thing? Because nobody was safe today. Other than Texas and Georgia Tech.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by DK's face, so I'll let him start.
See, Lee, I think that's. Ask the question again, Seeley.
Okay, a lot of staffs threw off today. They did not use their ace, and some of them paid the price for it. Of course, Auburn used its ace, and he was awful today. So,
well, you know what's funny, Seeley? Great question. I go back to the Chase Burns at Wake Forest. Wake Forest throws off, they lose, and then Burns pitches the next day, and then they're 2 in Q. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Yeah, after he left Tennessee. But I don't know. Maybe it's just the era I was in. I see, Lee, we were close in eras, and I know Graham is. You got to win the first one. I don't care who you're playing, man. I've worked too hard to start getting nitpicky. Now, I think if you're playing a lower team, and maybe you're like, I think Auburn could have. Gosh, I don't like second guessing. Could Auburn have started Petrovic today too and been fine? You never know. It's hindsight, right?
Well, and I'll give you the flip side to that one is I'm watching East Carolina, Tennessee, and going, okay, I don't think I bring Norby on in the 7th. They brought him on, I think, a 2-0 count, 1 on. ECU had a kid on the mound that had a forkball that was just nasty, and you couldn't hit it. But the problem is he was throwing it in the dirt and moved Henry Ford up 2 bases on wild pitches. So
right.
Cliff Godwin just says, hey, look, I better bring my dude in now, even if he was going to start tomorrow. And then I'm going, hey, man, I don't know about that, because now you got to play North Carolina tomorrow, maybe, and if you win, and a lot of stuff could go wrong. But now that in hindsight, that looks like a pretty good decision.
It does.
I think if they don't do that, they're in the losers bracket in the morning.
There is a lot of feel and just situational things that you can't write up or script. You just got to go with your gut. So that's why they pay those guys a pretty penny to do it.
And speaking of which, Caden Freshcorn on for A&M.
Oh, the fresh corn daddy.
Is there a way to pull up the odds from like earlier today before we got going? Because I'm trying to pull it up to see what you could get if you would have taken Milwaukee, St. Mary's, and what was the other one? Little Rock?
Yes.
Yeah. There's somebody out there watching or listening that's smarter than us that can probably figure that out.
Yeah.
It's just I live in a state where like you can't do anything on your phone or computer.
Type it into ChatGPT. What would you have gotten on FanDuel if you would have taken these 3 teams and bet $20 on
them? I will try that.
There we go.
Can you live bet in Missouri, DK?
I don't live bet. I've never live betted. I don't even have a subscription.
I know you.
I don't even know.
You can do it in Tennessee, because if you go to like Memphis, the Mississippi-Tennessee state line, you see a lot of vehicles pulled over on the side of the road.
Hey, there ain't nothing better than a couple vehicles pulled over there, ain't there?
Vehicles.
And I saw this earlier. McDonald's is 2 syllables. My granddaddy makes it 3. I guess it is still 2. McDonald's. 3. Yeah, McDonald's. Fellas, I'm pulling into the house. This has been tremendous. Are we going again later after the late window, Lee?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we would go again around 6, but I think what we'll do is we'll go again after.
Okay, cool.
Maybe late night.
Nah, the late show. All right, well, keep me updated. This has been great. I'm pulling into the Roswell.
Enjoy.
See you, fellas.
Nebraska's just homered. So now it's 3-1 Cornhuskers. In a game where a run feels like a lot.
Yes, it does. Lawless says he can't find it. I can't find it either. AI doesn't have it.
Should we sign off here in a moment?
Yeah, let's do it. Since we're going to be back later. Even though I hate to sign off with this many people watching, but it's been 2.5 hours.
Yeah, gonna regroup, give my voice a rest and yours too. Watch these things, and we'll be back tonight. I'm gonna say maybe when Ole Miss and Arizona State are in the later innings, we'll figure it out. But we will have a nightcap episode. But here's how you. Well, I was going to say, here's how you can know. Subscribe to the channel that is free and enable your notifications, and then you will get one of those when we are about to go live.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing anything.
Yeah, I mean, still the most mind-blowing half a day of an NCAA tournament I ever remember watching.
Yeah, without question. How many national seeds went down today? I can think of 3 off the top of my head.
Well, let's see. I'll just give you hosts. Georgia Tech, national seed, they won. Auburn, national seed, got beat. Texas, national seed, won. Florida, national seed, won. Kansas, host, won. Southern Miss, host, lost. UCLA, national seed, lost. And Oregon State was not a 1, they were a 2. So your hosts are 4 and 3.
Yeah, with the 3 national seeds losing.
With Texas A&M in a tie game with Lamar as we speak, Nebraska winning, and Georgia winning big.
How you doing? Says he doesn't get a lot of notices. So,
okay,
how can he do that?
If you check and see if you enabled your notifications. So if you've done that, it might be us. Sometimes we don't schedule these till a couple of minutes before we go live. And I do think, actually, you know what? Notifications should hit when we do go live.
Yeah. And today's tricky because, like, we have no idea, like, what time we're actually going.
Ryan Black with a homer for Georgia just now. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that's been consistent is Georgia's continuing to play the way Georgia has played pretty much all year.
Yeah, pretty much, which is why I picked them to win the whole thing.
Yeah. How you doing says it's mostly when you get multiple streams. I guess maybe it limits your notifications. I don't know how that works, but I would, if you just want a good guess, I would say that we will probably go live around 10 p.m.
And watch the Ole Miss game be in like the 4th inning.
That's exactly what will happen.
All right, what a start.
Yeah, see, Ole Miss is in Lincoln, so that's, I guess I don't really want to affect the start time too much. At all, probably.
I think the weather is not too hot up there though.
Okay, maybe they could move it up then, which at this point I'd be for. Nebraska just homered again. So that's 4-1. All right, let's get out of here. Again, we will be back tonight, probably around 10 Central. So thank you guys for watching and listening, for your super chats, for the kind words, all those things. Anyway, God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Stay safe. For Graham Doty, I'm Chris Lee. You've been watching and listening to Southeastern 16, presented by FanDuel.